on, I saw comments about him. I was not there. They say yesterday, day for yesterday. They were writing so much, and he was on the panel section. Then I tried to also shed a warning. This is how we are. We accept everybody here. We don't discriminate. But what we do, before I finish, sir, he left. And I send him a love package. That is cadeau. They call it, French call it cadeau, gift. Love gift. That we love him. That we love him so much. That we don't hate anybody because we believe together we can do this.
Can I interject a little bit?
Please. Let me explain to him because he is not aware of what happened on Friday. After I sent him that candle, this is our rules. This is why we stand here. We love him and we are not against anybody, but this is the reason why we support our persons. If there's any reason that you can support your person, you can bring it to us. He actually came to the panel, this time not from the comment section. And I was happy. I saw him. I allowed him in. People were saying, don't allow him. He's very undemocratic. And I'm not Tinubu now. I'm not Buhari now. Put him out. We allow him.
Mr. Leftist, what we cannot entertain is foolishness. I cannot believe somebody at this age, at this era, somebody is so mentally retarded. Sorry to use this word, so sorry to be so sarcastic this time. Somebody is so mentally retarded. Somebody is so intellectually hollow and morally bankrupt, as to the extent of saying there's nothing wrong with our constitution. That if you say that one anywhere, you'll be jailed. I'm like, there's everything wrong with our constitution. If there's anything wrong with Nigeria, it's even the constitution itself. That was what Gani fought for. A professional, a constitutional authority.
So take it easy. I'm not a maker now. You take a easy.
No, I'm not firing you. You know that is my voice. So
I don't receive the bullet here now.
You should get used to my voice by now. I'm not quarreling.
That's what you take a easy. When you cool down, just relax. He's not here today now. We are waiting for me. I'm not afraid though. Others can block him, but me, I will not block him. I will allow him come because I want to engage him. I want to really engage him.
Yeah, he was talking about if somebody speak against our constitution, the person will be jailed.
He's wasting our time. He's wasting our time whenever he comes.
Don't worry. He came and Elvis engaged him. Elvis didn't even give me that big time to engage him. Elvis just take it up and engage him. But he could not answer almost all the questions Elvis asked. Then I told Elvis that he should have allowed me to finish engaging him. He could not answer none of these questions. And he was saying rubbish, and we're trying to, the whole rubbish, I'm using the word rubbish because he was trying to rigmarole and say we should go to the internet. But we tried to make him understand that the internet was uploaded. I can upload anything. We are talking of fact, reality. You are directing me to go to internet. What do you mean by me go to internet? So that solves it. And ever since, I don't think he has on his own come again by himself. So look, this is the way you treat people. Because before they give us name, let's allow them to expose themselves. If they go above that exposing themselves, they begin to commit nuisance. Then we now can say, we have given you enough time to do this. But it seems you don't still want to reason because all what you are saying is like a robot. You are programmed, and we don't need robots. We cannot say, please stay away. And before we tell somebody stay away, sir, I have no decision of my own. I don't take that decision. It's going to be collectively. Report from you, report from everybody we are seeing. Then the executive, the Nigerian Watch executive sit down and say, yes, this is going to do a lot of damage and it's wasting our time. Please let not allow this person again. And if that happens, that is each time he comes, I will not allow him. So I don't want to be one man personal issue. It's not a personal issue. This is people are listening to us. This we are democratic, really, and we want to fool you before you fool us. We will allow you fool yourself. Let him come today. We will give him chance. If he's not talking, if he's talking what is not good, we'll put him out. That's how I see it. That's how I see it, sir. Please. The next person.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the clarifications. And again, I believe in cross-fertilization of ideas. I believe in, learning from one another. It makes the the debate more robust and more educative. But in a situation where somebody is telling me I have a computer in front of me, do I need a computer in front of me to know that there's an anomaly in the Nigerian, Amaga called Nigerian Federation? Do I need a computer in my phone to know that it is wrong?
We're not talking about Emeka today.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Let's advertise to Visa. Let's leave Emeka. Emeka is not here.
I'm not talking about Emeka. Anybody who could decide to come through Proxies or whatever fake fictitious name. I don't need a computer in my phone to know that a situation where a state governor is supposed to be the commander-in-chief of the state, the police commissioner has to take excuse from Abuja, order from Abuja. I don't need a computer in my phone to know that a constitution where states have their resources, but they have no control of their resources. You have to go camp in hand begging for Christmas gift every month before they can administer their state. So I don't need a computer in my front to know that the number one thing wrong with the Nigerian system is the constitution. So each time we detect somebody like they should be kicked out. Thank you very much. I was also listening to my brother Alex. I like the encomium and the accolade he showered on late Gaddafi and our brother, the bride of the moment, Wike, the political bride of the moment.
Okay,
and then I also want to make some clarification too. If the number of roads and bridges you're able to build is a way of assessing good governance or good leadership, I think IBB will have been the number one leader in Nigeria today. But you're able to build road and bridges, make your people a little comfortable, does not give you the room to be a life president. So Gaddafi was wrong. If something is wrong, we should have the courage to say it's wrong. You know, no man is an island, no man is an invisible. Now that he's dead, is Libya not still on? He might not be the same way, but he shot himself in the foot. The moment you want to be a life president to a people, the same people you try to take care of, you want to be life president, you want to lord it over them. You know, you're no longer a Democrat, you're no longer, a leader. That's not the quality of a good leader. And again, no man is invisible, no man knows it all. You are just one man in Libya. So the idea of trying to make yourself more important than the nation, than the people you're trying to, govern, automatically you are getting it wrong. Today is gone. Libya will remain forever. So this is the thing. Our brother building bridges in Port Harcourt, I think he's doing his best. But how much is given, they say much is also expected. We are not against him, just that some of us are not comfortable with his style of leadership. I mean, will you be comfortable? You have a political meeting to hold. We have your Budu Ranch. We have a lot of hotels. You can even use your government house to hold a meeting and don't allow press to come in. Hiring a private jet to go to London, I mean, it's a political meeting. A decision has to do with our local politics. Politics, they say, is local. Cost of that jet, I was meant to understand, is about $20,000 an hour. You spend it like 2, 3, 4 days, calculate $20,000 per hour in 24 hours, that's about 3 or 4 days where they spend there. Whose money? At whose expense? We don't need all this. These are the things we are complaining about. We cannot just now begin to want to justify them. We need him and his vocal, well, do we even begin to ask questions on the source of those money? Those money are beyond the allocation from Abuja. It might even go beyond the Port Harcourt's allocation. We are talking of oil theft. A lot for the amount of oil we are losing right now is more than the oil the government is getting. Nigeria is broke. We cannot pay our lecturers. Can we continue to question ourselves? Who are the people stealing this oil? I mean,
we have a caller, please. Let's quickly. I'm sorry. I thought you were through before. I just brought you.
Amori, don't come. Amori, okay. Nice one.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not against you.
Hello, I'm calling in to put in my contribution.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray.
I'm lawyer.
Thank you very much for your assertion on weekend.
Thank you, sir.
May God bless you. May God bless you for that. It is very important. I had a discussion with Mr. Alex earlier in respect to Wike. Like you rightly pointed out, whose money is he using to be flying around, to be paying for that private jet? This is not their money. The money belongs to the people. And
it's our Commonwealth.
Sir,
I say it's our Commonwealth.
We should not put attention on Wike. Listen, this is his season. He will fade away soon. You know, so when they pet a child too much, if the child misbehaves, when they don't over pet the child don't 1 year, they will come tell the child, say, I better go sit down for one place. The match that took place in Port Harcourt, Wike has no hand in it. It is the people that came out. And I bet you, should Peter Obi become president, he will become president. And Wike is still standing on the fence. In fact, he will become irrelevant to anybody, to everybody. We've gone past the stage in this country where you will not be begging people to come on board just because they feel they are important. Of course, everybody is important. But if you think you are too important, or the people cannot do without you, come on, let's face fact of life. People can do without anybody. You can do without me, I can do without you. If I think I'm too much, the only being we cannot do without is God. I have said it and I'll repeat it. In the context of Nigeria's situation, we don't beg people to come and join to change it. We will change it. In the context of Nigeria's situation, when you start to beg an individual, then you know that individual don't want the progress of the country. Like they said on the panel, Obasanjo is going about to redeem himself. If that is the case, so be it. He can redeem himself, there's time. Most people are redeeming themselves, coming to join the Labour Party, coming to see the change, how it is important for us to fix the country. And somebody is there saying it's wicked, they should come and prostrate and bow down to him and come and carry him on this and that. Come on, that shit don't say go get it. Don't be today, yeah, say back, we get better. Forget about wicked. Who is he? Is he God? I don't know why people are just be carrying somebody unnecessary. Let him come down from his horse. Now I'm telling you, after this election, Wike will fade into. He will fade into. In fact, nobody will remember him again. Who cares? No, I don't understand. How long will they beg somebody? Because is this money? Is it people's money? Listen, when anybody in government is serving the people, it's not their personal money. Is it how much he get before he became governor? How much does he have? What does he have before he became governor? Please let's put this in perspective and let's focus. Anybody who doesn't want to fix the country, like I said, this is beyond Peter Obi. Yes, he is the man in the middle, in front of us, but it is beyond him. He will come and go. His legacy will remain forever. I bet you wicked legacy will go into the drain. Mark my word on it. I yield the floor. Thank you. God bless you for allowing me to.
All right. Before Mr. Mori, before you continue, I want to quickly clear this. I have King Jah did something since I have not talked about it when CM was analyzing. So this contribution was in support of everything CM have said. So I want to quickly thank King Jah for his contribution. I have it on record, but I almost forgot because of the rhythm of the discussion. So, Mr. Mori, please. I thought you ran up before.
No,
so
I'm running up now. Yeah,
quick.
thank you very much. We cannot be complaining of insecurity, Fulani killers, esmen, and you are busy killing your own people through thuggery. I mean, destroying their property on the political vendetta. You know, these are not the hallmark of a good leader. We should scrutinize them. You should not be cajoled. We should not be fooled into a fool's paradise. We should not romance the ego. We should say it the way it is. This is one thing I love about this platform. Speaking truth to power, no matter who else is God. And again, thank you all today, Alex and CM, for being soft on my beloved comrade, Moyele. This is our beloved son. This, with whom we are pleased. The people might not like his style. People might not like him. Think he's cocky, he's arrogant. Whatever name you use on him, he has been consistent. He has been on the side of the people. Thank you today for being soft on him. What I was hearing before now, oh, he has never prepared a budget. Who knows the wiki? Who knows the Amore? He should go and be a councillor. He should go and be a chairman. I think people are beginning to talk like our principal. He heard they say it determines the movement of the body. So I'm beginning to see a lot of us are acting like Obi, today. Thank you for being soft on Moyele today. If we had started this one in the beginning by now, maybe by now Moyele would have been one of the obedience. Thank you very much, and I give the floor. Bye bye. I have opportunity.
Yes, thank you for your beautiful. How will I put it? It hype us. We've always been this obedient and we've been humble. I don't know of you, but me, I've always wanted all of us take everybody together, whether you are bad, good, or ugly. I don't use one day to judge you. I don't use one thing to judge you. I wait. If you watch my program on Friday, our debate on Friday, I was there. You see, I did a lot of analysis on how to judge people. You live in UK, some of us live in Europe, live in developed country. They don't use one of your mistakes to judge you. They look at the reason and why did you make it, what happened, and they want to watch if it is true, it is your character. So this is my character. Actually, this is me. I don't judge people by persistence. I am not a military man, and I don't take decision just with my emotions. I calm down, want to ask myself question: why is this person doing this? What is he going to gain? What is his rationale? What is his standard? What does he know? It's going to show in your character. In other words, what you are is what you give out. If a primary six person they talk, they don't think past primary six. Some professor will still go school, will get professorship, will not still get manner, still go behave like primary six. Go look and say, this one a professor, this one a boy professor, because the professorship didn't go through him. So this is how I operate. That is why I said we should always open our mind, because the only way you learn, and I learn from here, the only way you learn is open your heart. If they say this person bad, I learn and come. You get good thing you take from them. They don't copy the bad one. They throw away the bad one, let them go. Yes. And I have learned so lot, gather a lot of wisdom from bad people. I'll take the good one. And I have experience of what they are doing. And I will not take the bad one. It is my life. I'm learning. I'm a bad person. Go, 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 go. No. If you did bad to Mr. A, can't be good to you. I decided to treat Emeka that way because I want to convince him to come to be obedient. And I believe with time, we will begin to engage him cleverly, without hostility. And he sees that, yes, it's true. We are telling him, and he knows the truth. Maybe before you know it, he join. If he doesn't join, that is stupidity. I'm not stupid. So we'll still remain open and social and very democratic. And that's the only way the world can go. When you enforce love. I cannot say I love you at the end, and they take an as they drive you away, get out. Or you do this, get out. Wait, see, that's no love. We need to find out reasons, conditions, and also read through the person's head. And you see him, you see if you can change him. If he's not going to change, and you try, it's not going to change. He ain't go by himself, they run from you. You know, so that place not be a place. Many of them will not come here. Normally, they would like to talk, but seeing what we are doing, they know they are not capable to withstand the people here. They will not want to come. It's not we that is telling them not to come. We are saying come. But you will not want to come because you know you have nothing to offer. We will disgrace you. Somebody not the shock us here before. Every minute I shock you. I shock you. Where is he? We don't say don't come. Come. We are capable. We know you. We engage you to the fullest. And we are capable of handling anybody. I'm saying it with all capacity. Me, if I did program, if you are a devil, come and engage me. Thank you very much. Wasted so much time on this. I don't want to go to. I don't want to talk about Winke's issue. We should take it low and simple. I think the man is working in our favor. We should take Winke's issue very low.
Mr. Lefty.
I think Wike is working in our favor. So as such, whatever we have against him, we should let it go. What we want is Obi as president and work with him to guide him to also see that we have what we want, good Nigeria, not money, not selfish, not interest, not appointments. That things work good. That is what we want. If Wike at the end of the day make himself available on that project, so what do we have against him? It's not our project. Wike cannot openly come and tell you I'm supporting this. That would be anti-party now. Look at his body movement. We should at least take it very simple and easy. We shouldn't be looking at everything and complain the way it is. I want to quickly correct Mr. Andrew and Omori about Wike. Wike is already aggrieved. Whether he's a good man or a bad man, I don't care. Whether he's building heaven in Port Harcourt, I don't care. That's not my problem. My headache now is obedience and to be the president. And at the end of the day, this man want to do a spoiler game. We are still pointing fingers at him. No. He's a bold man. And I like him for his boldness. So let's leave Wike out of this. Let's just try to read within the line and look at Obasanjo. Is he a best man? Is he not owing Nigeria? Did he not take properties from Nigeria? Abi Fela not talk about Obasanjo before? Why are we not just condemning Obasanjo the way we are condemning Wike now? Is Obasanjo not also trying to see that what we are here for come true? Let's take it very easy. I'm a man, I'm so very open. And I watch within the line. I'm open, I learn, I read. I don't want to get annoyed. I don't always get annoyed. What it will make me vex, I'll smile. I'll give you space. I just look at things. Some people do things the way they feel and the way they want. Are they right? Come to me. Let me analyze it for you. In my own little way, I'll tell you sometimes you are very wrong. But it's already the way you want and the way you want it. But it's your policy. So let's leave Wike out of this. Let's leave Emeka out of this. I pray Emeka change his heart and be obedient and work for us. That's my prayer. I don't talk like Peter Obi. Maybe I will be the next president too. I beg, let me call the next person. Chooks, please talk to us. Mr. Chooks.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Leftist. Good evening, panelists and viewers. And I don't know, this family is growing every day.
Yes.
It's completely growing. And, the way we understand each other now, I think this campaign that is coming up now will be as easy as what we do in our private situations. Because, seeing how democratic we are, even though things we don't like, we iron it out democratically. I think, like you said, we are learning from Obi, and it's a good way to go. Yeah, it's one thing I take from the whole thing about Wike, is that the more he hold on with his position, the more the PDP is confused. And that is a gain for us, So instead of them talking about how they are going to manipulate with their structures, now they are debating among themselves. Like I always say, somebody who said he's a unifier, and they cannot unify his party. I don't know how he's gonna unify Nigeria. We should be wise. Nigerians should be wise. Like you said, like Mr. Leftist said, Wike might not be the best person. Yeah. I don't agree with even all these old hands coming into Labour Party at this point in time. But guess what? We need them. I've said it before. The only thing we have to do is when they come around, our policies is what they will operate. So, but as it is now, all hands must be on deck, and including them that their hands are dirty. So when we get there, we start washing their hands. We remember what the APC came when they came on board. The language they use for us is if you join APC, your sins are forgiven. And this is what they're practicing today. So if our own is, if you join us, I forgot how they say it. He who goes to equity must come with a clean hand. So if you want us to be like that, you need to. If you want us, you come to us. We tell you how we do our things, and you have to abide by this. So it's not that most of us really trust this. And if you listen to many people, that is what they're gonna use. So I just want to prepare our minds, because during the campaign proper, they will use this against us. Let nobody make mistake about this. They will use it against us, because what would they do? They're gonna say to us, "Oh, look at the people who says they are new party, new formula, new Nigeria, and who are there that are going there?" Because we know how they started the APC. All of a sudden, the likes of PDP, they're decamping in mass. So somebody predicted this on this platform, that time shall come when there will be emancipation to Labour Party. So we should expect this. But the only good thing is, I think there's men in this project we trust, not just Peter Obi, the likes of Pat, Utomi, they are in this project. So if those men are there, and that's why I have confidence, because Pat has been an advocate of restructure. So that is why, personally, I supported this movement, because he cannot give us an excuse if he's been saying this before now. So let's give them a chance, like Lefty said. Let them come. We need them. Let's use them to get where we're going. Then when we get there, we'll tell them how it will work. So I am in support. Let them organize meeting with Wike, organize meeting with whoever want to come to us. Let them tell them what we need to do to be there. And once we are there, there's no problems. Coming to Agbado men, it's the problem these people have now is they are no more in control of the media. I mean, the normal media they use, the newspaper, the radio, the TV, cannot stand the pressure from the social media. I've said it before, the best thing that happens to Nigerian youth, especially at this point in time, is social media. It is social media, because before they tell us what we want to, what they want us to hear. But right now, there are so many sources you can get news, genuine. genuine news. You know, so it is a big problem for them to handle, you know, this new generation. That's why every day they tell you, oh, there are social media, there are this. Most of them are agreeing now. Like I said before, for the likes of Fani Kayode to tell us that this is not a joke anymore. It's no more on social media. You have them in your offices. You have them in your place of work. You have them everywhere, in the transport, everywhere. So for these people now to realize that this 2023 election cannot be like the old ones, I think they know there is danger. They really know there is danger, because it cannot be this business as usual. When we take 2023, every other thing is a bonus to us, because in this, I believe in this very chance, and this is why, you know, I encourage us, you know, to work harder, bring people, because there's a lot of this thing I'm watching online. People are really putting effort. They are really working hard. Imagine all these rallies they had yesterday. People work for free. They are putting their money, and you cannot put your money and watch it and see it go in vain. No, it's not going to happen. That is the confidence we're having, because they keep telling us, oh, we have had this. We have had people who like one example Mr. Abati gave last time about the Kenyan man who said he's gonna, if they elect him, he's gonna make sure everybody have license to smoke marijuana. I mean, and he's comparing it with Labour Party. Yeah, and he's comparing it with the Labour Party. This is the issue they have, because we did not surrender the media to them. You know, in the past, once they said that, we will be thinking, and even the way he will put it, it will look like that is what Peter B is intending. Because how can you compare a Labour party presidential aspirant to somebody who is saying, I will if I'm elected, weed will be free, and he's bold to say it on national TV, so that the people, you know, because they know the psychology of people. They know the psychology of people. Some people will hear that and think twice. They're not just saying that for saying sake. They are saying it because they know that some people who don't have the mind of their own will think, oh, this is how it is. Imagine, this is how it started. Oh, some people came about. He's invested Anambra State money in his personal business. Give us the proof. We have not seen any proof. You know, and the people believed it. That is the work of the media. So I thank God today we have our own structures that we will counter them. We will counter them. If they want us to put the fact, play it for them. I mean, we should be strong, because I tell you, this campaign proper, Woto will be everywhere. Woto will be everywhere, because they know we are not giving up, and that's why they've already started accusing us of bullying and all sorts of things. Yes, we stand by ourselves. Nobody pays us. Nobody. But for them, you have to be paid, and you have to show the evidence of work, just like Emeka came to this platform to do. You show the evidence of work. That is how internet opportunity. That is the internet opportunity we're talking about, because there's a lot of opportunity there. There's a lot of people who Even if you don't know that organization, you see that this thing, you work there, all you got to do is show proof of work and you get paid. So they're paying people to do that. But look at our own way of doing it. We are doing it on ourselves. And that's why they are angry. They have to be. They have to be angry. And they have to try to say, oh, these people are bullied. These people are this, so that, you know, consciously, we will think twice. Oh, is that really me? Why am I doing this? You know, because those who don't have the mind will hear this and they believe. And this is why many people, you know, is advising Obi to talk to his supporters. That is to talk to us, for us to still remain the same way. It's either they say this person is old to be your grandfather and you are abusing him. Even though those words are normal words, kids of this generation don't consider as abuse. This is the problem, because their own generation is gone and they are measuring this generation with their own generation. That is the major problem we have. I mean, most of us who live in a Western world knows that for a child to say, shut up, they don't mean harm. They don't mean to disrespect you. This is their generation. This is their culture. You know, I'm not suggesting that any child in Africa should tell an elder to shut up. But I am just trying to make a point here, because if they succeed in using all these kind of tricks, that is where we will lose people. But thank God there's so many organizations down that are advising people, you know, telling people how to manage the social media, telling people how to talk to people, even when those people makes you angry. You have to talk to them. And how do you talk to them? You make sure you address them properly. There's so many organizations right now doing this, you know. But like we said, the internet, you know, once you get on the internet, I don't think anybody can, you know, supervise you, you know. But if they can give them those skills, I believe this coming campaign, we will use it well. So I use the floor here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Let me allow others to speak.
Yes, thank you very much. It's just okay. Mr. Wilfred has been waiting. Finally, it has gotten to his turn. Mr. Wilfred, I always follow my list. Whether you come now, somebody now came later. Now you now will first come. Now I will call. So I greet you. Now you have the floor. It's your turn. Exactly your turn. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Leftis. I greet the house, Mr. Mori, Alex, CM, Mr. Andrew, and I greet the commenters in the comment section. I greet you all. I bring you all peace. You know, I want to dwell basically on the subject, you know, matter. Like I said earlier, I guess we are supposed to be focused, you know, on the subject matters, how to get the minds, you know, the minds and thoughts of PDP and APC. You know, since Peter Obi has already dished out that Nigeria should not listen to any presidential candidate that speak through Proxies. So how do we then get the people on the other side to listen more to Peter Obi? That should be our area where we need to work hard. You know, that should be our task at the moment. Like some of the people don't even know the ugly side of Tinubu. They just know Jagaban. They just know Jagaban. Once you know, he can supply rice, he can share handsets and all that, or article. They don't know. You know, they just believe these people. Once they come with a bag of rice, beans, a telephone, they are good to go. But they don't know the ugly side of these two candidates. Some of these people don't even know that Tinubu is the one who sold Nigeria into this mess they are facing today. Some of these people don't even know that Atiku is the main reason, the main reason, the one who is responsible for the darkness they are in all these years. These people don't know. So for Peter Obi to have come out to say that, that means there comes we, the followers, we, the supporters, to begin to start helping him. Because, you know, okay, just look at, these are the things we should be exposing to these people. This is what I think we should start helping Peter Obi to do. Hence, Obi don't want to engage in campaign of Basbo and all of that. We, the supporters, can start doing this for him. We should understand that our local elite, as I always call them, they have a divergent view about this, about the status quo and our traditional politicians' ideology. What do they understand? Once it's election time, these people will come with bag of rice. We come with all necessary available stomach infrastructure that they will use for 1 week. So they will have their belly open for these people. But who will sensitize them to say, you know what, this is not what you people need. This is the tactics these old cabals are using to mortgage the future of your children. So these people need to be sensitized. Their head we need to open their brain and install this Peter Obi mandate in. How can we do that? By leaving our comfort zone, going closer to these people who are in the rural areas. And we must now stand to find a way to bring all their views in a round table and be preaching this smart Peter Obi, who does not play the traditional politics as the old gladiators have mastered. So we need to now start getting volunteers from these youth who have been championing this rally, who are going to pile up the 774 local governments and 8,000 plus ward and almost 120,000 polling units on the day of the election. How can we do this? How do we get these people on board? We need to start knowing the people who are going to volunteer themselves for this great task ahead of us. It's a great task, my brothers and sisters. It is a great task. We all know that these politicians, they don't talk much. They don't come to social media to talk much. They are waiting. They have mastermind the act of this politics for 3 decades or more. They know how to play it. So I'm glad that our youths are waking up. I'm so happy to see the way the rallies, the momentum is pulling. Even the other side, the other parties, APC and PDP, they are shrinking because they've not seen such in a very long time. So we need to start finding how to reach out to these youths. I think now is the time. According to Andrew Rossley of the America Guidance, he said 24 hours is a long time in politics. That 24 hours is what most of these politicians are waiting for. They will just allow us to be doing what we are doing, but they know where they are going to get their people. I don't know if you guys saw, if you watched the video the other time at Casina. I think it was in APC rally or something, a visit to Casina, how the people came out en masse on that program. So we need to start thinking how to dislodge this APC tactics, how to dislodge their strategy and make sure our strategy is what these people will believe and buy into. So the better we start mapping out the strategy, the closer the winning for us. You know, I once suggested if we in Nigeria Watch can form a group, let's start doing the work. We need to start doing the work. Time is not on our side as we think. The work to start sensitizing the people, amidst this campaign ahead. Campaign is just starting next month, September. While this rally is going on, we need to fish out the foot soldiers. We need to start fitting out the foot soldier that we pile up all the local government, all the wards. We are talking about 100,000 plus of youths that will be willing to go into these Talakawas communities in the north. That is our high brow. We should not take our eyes off this ball. The north, the youth, let us not rely on the few youth, the few brothers and sisters we have in the north. We need a lot of our brothers in the south that can engineer most of these northern Talakawas in that northern region. Because what I believe is that Peter Obi is the rising star at this moment. But believe me, a lot of the people he spoke about that should not listen to any political or any presidential candidate who speak through Proxies. A lot of the people he was directing his message to are the local elites, not we that are on the media. Because the old gladiators, they know how to get these people. That is why I feel Peter Obi made that statement. So we need to help this man. This man has been trying. He can't be everywhere by himself. If there's a way we can, as this Nigeria, where we can synergize with other sisters channels to say, you know what? How can we start infiltrating the north? It is a key point for us now. Let us assume that the south is a done deal, okay? But what about the north? I mean, my brothers and sisters, I want us to go back and have a reflection about this. We are in a fight with people that holds the grenades, they hold the machine guns, they hold all the ammunition you can think about. That is why you see, or we've heard, they always say we don't have structure. So that it will not be as if all the momentum we pull before the campaign or before the election, we didn't see volunteers that will represent us in all these polling units. That is what we need to start thinking about, galvanizing how we can get these people together. Because we are in a time to start making sacrifice. We are in a time to start putting religious sentiments, whatever sentiment aside, and face the reality. And the people must be told, they must be, reoriented how to do this thing, how to get this thing. Don't get me wrong, some of our people are still very scared to go to the north. So we must now look for a way how we can strategize to bring these people on board to say, you know what, you people should not be afraid. This is how you can go there and return back safely. Because if we say, let us rely on the northern youth alone to hold that session for us, we might miss it. Because they are not as smart as, as swift as we are in the south. I have not been seeing a lot going on in the south, in the north. That is why my focus is on what this Peter Obi said. So I would plead with every one of us to see how we can come together and form a group as a Nigeria Watch team, a Nigeria Watch movement group for Peter Obi as Peter Obi. Start doing ours. We cannot rely on every other person out there on the feed. We have been talking. We have been using our voices, our media channel to reach out to the people. But there are millions of people that are not hearing us as we speak. Those are the minds we need to penetrate. I want to also say that, what is his name? Yemson Wike, he must have seen what happened yesterday in Port Harcourt. And believe me, that guy is a statesman in PDP. It's now like the bride, APC and Labour. is trying to get. How can we get this man to labor? We cannot roll Wike out of the equation. He's a strong man at this very moment that can help what either parties to win this election. So I would suggest if our people, obedient movement in Port Harcourt, can reach out to this man. You know, this thing needs pressure. We need to have a pressure group that can also reach out to this guy, Wike. Let them put, I love what OBJ is doing. I think OBJ on his own is trying to bring these people together for them to put their political interest aside to save Nigeria. He must have regretted some of the things he didn't do while he was in office, but looking for a way to amend now. I think that's the reason why this man is so is on every day in this struggle. So if we can also see how we can reach out to Wike, Wike need to start hearing from different groups of obedient movements. He needs pressure, a constructive pressure that will make him serious. If he's thinking of dumping PDP, let him work for a Labour Party. I just want to beg us to please start thinking how we can get most of these youths that have been piloting these rallies. If we can have, like I said, if we can have a coalition with other sisters and medias to come together to reach out to these people so that they can also listen to us, hear our views. I think it's time for us to start chipping in ideas on how we can map out foot soldiers. That should be, I mean, we've been analyzing most of these political tricks for too long. Now is the time to start strategizing. Now is the time, because we don't have people in the House of Representatives, people in the Senate. So I think this is the time. We need to start having meeting with some of our senators. We know Edo State in particular, Edo State governor is already thinking twice. So we need to start reaching out to such person in the society. We are in the struggle to save Nigeria. So everyone must come together, put political interest aside. We know politics is a game of interest, but now Nigeria interest should supersede any interest, ethnic, tribal, cultural. It should supersede it. So that is why we must reach out to these people. Please, my people, hence from this moment, let's start coming together with ideas on how we can use to win this election. While we are doing the talking, most of these APC, PDP, they are strategizing how to win this 2023 election. That's what they know. That is why you don't see them coming out so much, because they believe they have the machineries, they have the foot soldier, they have what they call the structure. That is what they used to mock at us before. But now the game is changing in their face. So please, let's see how we can start, renewing our ideas on a daily basis, because this is not just a battle for Obi or few of our senators who are coming under the platform of Labour. I think I will stop for here for now, and as I yield the floor to my other brothers. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so you've spoken, but I just still want to quickly remind you that what we'll be doing here, I think, is the best we can do, reaching out to a lot of people. And I want to tell you, the people that are doing the 1 million march, it's not us that told them to go there. We're not the one that asked them. And they are not even in Europe. They are on ground. They are Nigerians who on their own, because they are getting fillers. This is the best we can do for now. These people coming out taking risk, whether rain or sun, coming out to say, and they don't give them shishi. What do you want to tell them again?
Sir, we can do more. You know why I'm saying it? There are some ideas, there are some strategic ideas you have, Mr. Memphis.
Let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. This is what I'm saying. Obi is not a stupid person. Dati is not a stupid person. And they have campaign managers who are on ground, they are saying things. And you see people coming out on their own, they don't hire them, they don't give them money. And these people, they shout, this is who we are. And you see some, Benue State, Katsina State, make sure from the north also coming out to say we are tired. Don't you think information is what they need? The strategy. We here, what we cannot do. Okay, maybe are you home meeting now? We want to go Nigeria, go follow the sit down. No. What we are doing is to give them information, encourage them. I think this one on the ground actually know exactly what to do. Look at the people in the campaign of obedience. Like what is his name? He's a TV presenter. I mean, he has a TV station, AIT. You want to tell me? You want to tell me I'm more clever than him in the media space? I'm more connected to him than him. What plan will I want to bring now? Me that is not even on grant. So please, let's take it one after. Let's not use emotion to. I know, yes, we have right to these feelings and suggestions are welcome. But I mean, I'm assuring all of us obedient that all the obedient family are working seriously. We were here when Governor Obaseki stood up to say his family is obedient. We are here when is it Kayamo? Davu Road. Don't underrate these people. No, I'm APC. But from what I am saying, the analysis, go and read the analysis. We are here when some of them are complaining. You think we structured them? The people are angry themselves. There are no strategies, sir. The only strategy is money. Money. And this is where we will know whether money can really change things. Because when the people naturally know the truth through information, how do you sell them? How do you give them money that they will take again? Okay, in Niger data, are you aware that the federal government are trying to cause problem there? They went to give Tompolo the contract of. Do you see now what that thing is going to bring? That is bringing out more Niger data boys to say who you be. So all this one, what would they here for? You want from your side, come my community, collect money, Abi. That's already going on. Let's just take it slowly. I think the best we are doing now is this information, talking to people, because this is the best we can do. And the other best we can do, gathering informations, giving it out, because I know a lot of them are listening to us. And some of them know what we know. They will know better than us because they're on ground. And they're in the political space already. They have the connection more than us. You cannot tell me now that I know more than Obi. You cannot tell me now that I know more than Dante, that is in the north. The vice. Me to come and advise Dante now. The person that's inside. Let's say we don't get super chat. So what I'm saying is, our constitution is get proper informations, get facts. Let's bring this fact act to these people. Let's tell these people why. Those that are still not well, that are still on the fence. Let's always try to make them understand, look, whether they like it or not, and whether we also like it or not, everybody cannot be obedient. But what we want now is numbers. Like somebody say we should go happy. Oh, yes, the last speaker, not somebody. We must go happy, send people to who be my father? I want to go talk to Wike. Can you change Wike's mind? He thought Wike does not know what he's doing. What talk are you going to tell him? A man that has the information has the money. And it's already good. Let me even put it out. He's already doing a spoiler game for PDP. Which talk you want to follow and talk the way he's already angry. You think a wicked will support PDP in presidential election? Let me just talk it. You think so? Any of us think so? What do you want to tell him again now? Why not us just concentrate on what we are doing and try to see if we can, when the time comes, if there's going to be support, monetary support, which we can also use to support those people who are really doing the damage. We are here doing our own, the best we can do. If me and you go home meeting now, me and you know the fly go Nigeria now, say tomorrow, say one go do match. Now the people will take ground, they do match and they will not give the shishi. So that's my point, and I want to quickly say thank you to Eshodrum for this your super chat. You see, Blast say you don't say time don't they reach when I don't want to go house. Because the more they see this super chat, man, I remain here, I die here. This super chat, now they give me power. When we say anytime I see anything, super chat. Omo, my brain will just be open again. My mouth will be one close, will open again. So thank you very much. We really appreciate you, Eshodom, for your this widow's mind that you just did for us. I will say thank you. It's a very good support and we appreciate it. Thank you very much. So now I don't think we have any new person that have not spoken. I think we all have spoken. So what is going to happen that we are not too much here, and with this, it means that we can go round around again, because when we are too much, it takes time for it before it gets to you, and some people does not have this patience. They just leave and go. But I just think so. For those of us here now, I think I should go round again. Let me see the people that came before now. Before now, it was first just for you. It's no more here. Mr. Andrew, yeah, it's not around. Son of God. Do we still have Son of God here? Let me see. Son of God. No, we don't have Son of God here now. Mr. Alex. Yes, we have Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex. Well, it seems Mr. Alex is not ready for now. I think Mr. Alex is not ready for now. Okay, let's go to the next person. Let go.
Mr. Leftist.
Sir?
Okay, so thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity again. First of all, I appreciate you for addressing the issue of Emeka this, Emeka that, because Emeka, that particular Emeka was actually coming from one man went to moon platform.
Okay.
So yeah, I was in that platform 2 days ago, and all they do in that platform is misinformation.
Well, again.
Yeah, it's fake news. So Nigerians have to, pay attention. They try to deceive people. They're calling people thief, calling P2P thief and this and that. So when I was in that platform, I tried to ask them, why is that anytime you are on this your platform, the only thing you discuss is hate? Everybody was attacking me. I told them, no, we have to get it right. And I want to thank Alexandra Gomez. Alexandra Gomez was in that platform too, but Alexandra Gomez was able to tackle them that they don't have to make their platform to be like that. So I thank him so much. And Alexandra Gomez was also telling them, the people, because when you speak the truth, they try to rush you, they try to overwhelm you with their negative facts. So if you did not stood your ground, they will try to deceive you. And that's what Alexander Gomez was tackling them, because the two Niger was in that platform. I think he get blocked. CM, there is nothing. They were calling CM names and this and that. Niger Watch family, they were cursing Niger family, Niger Watch family. There's nothing. One man went to move. Or is it one man went to move? Yeah. So that is where this Emeka is coming from. I think what he do is that he always try to, let one of his members to move to different platform to come and speak against the mind of Nigeria, and they are always the number one people to wait on the list. That's what they are doing. So we should pay more attention on that. I purposely log into that platform to see what he's preaching. It's all about hate. It's all about misinformation. It's all about fake news. That's what they do. So we should pay more attention on that. Thank you so much. And I have only one message for my fellow Nigerians, that we are all in this race together. And what I have to say is this: for APC, PDP coming to you to buy your vote, to buy your right, to buy your civic power, know one thing: the money they are giving to you, whoever that they gave money to give to you, that person is making more money than what you will receive. And whoever that will read this money is making more money than compared to the person they are giving this money to. And guess what? When you sold your rights and they get into power, they will lock that door. That phone number you call, you're not gonna call it anymore. That Asrock you go, you're not gonna go there anymore. It happened under Buhari and it's still going to happen. So before you sell your right, think twice. The money they will give to you, highest it can last you is a month. If you're a young man, the way Nigeria is now, there is poverty everywhere. Because of the poverty we find ourselves into, people are selling their right. The young men are collecting money. And when they collect money, guess what they do? They move to Bet Niger. They move to Shorebet and bet that money. And when they bet that money, the Shorebet will cut their game and that money will be gone. And guess what happened at the end? We move back to square one of a poverty. And now it's not only that we're going to be in poverty, your entire generation will be sold, because that's what Tinubu did in Lagos State. He sold the state. When you come into power, you must have an agreement with him. So if you refuse, they will chase you out. So for us not to sell our rights, let us vote for that candidate whom we can call tomorrow, whom we can hold accountable, whom we know here where he came from, who has brothers and sisters, who we can hold. He can never run. So make your choice very wise. And for me and my family and everybody around me, Peter Obi Labour Party is the right choice today. Among the three candidates, these candidates are the most qualified. These candidates are the most competent person. These candidates are the most healthiest person. These candidates are the most candidates that have told us that we are in trouble. APC, PDP has never told us that we are in trouble. All they told us is that they will continue from where Buhari stopped. They will continue to enslave us. They will continue to kill us. They will continue to massacre us. They will continue to make us to be in poverty. Here we have a president, a candidate who said he will give us back our country. He will take us from consumption to production. That means me and you, we're gonna get work. When we finish school, we can be able to work. When we finish school, we can be able to learn something. When there is light, we can be able to do other handwork that we can base on government. This is the right direction. Vote for Labour Party. Vote for Obi Dati. Vote for our future. Thank you, Nigerians, and remain blessed. Be safe out there. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I think this is the kind of message we really need now before campaign start, and when campaign starts, everything we could do to make sure we get to the people is what we are going to do. Then we can see if we could get connected to the main body. Then whatever strategy we think we have, we can then be discussing. I think for now, we need to let these people know that Obi is the only way out. He's a man that have listening ear. And already we don't need to convince a lot of people because they already know where we are and what makes us where we are. So if they wish to continue the way they are, if they are not tired of the killing, they're not tired of the kidnaps, they're not tired of the bad economy, they're not tired of the lies, they're not tired of the stealing, if they're not tired of the excess expenditure from our government officers, then they should just pack their load and go and stay with Tinubu and Atiku. But for other Nigerians, for what I'm saying, I think now you don't even need to tell them what to do. Just tell them tomorrow is voting. Let's go and vote and see what is going to happen. People are dying. Information is what we need now. Just like somebody suggested before, that the only way to reach these people in the north is for the OB campaign team to have somebody who is going to be going to the BBC Hausa. We understand these people don't use what we are using now. They don't have time for this. They are not educated to that level. What they carry is transition radio. It just, I know these people should also know. Go to this program and also try to convince them, talk to them. These majorly Hausa people, the northern people, majorly, because the educated one already know what they want. Yes, they dismissed two soldiers from Nigerian army for killing a Muslim cleric. I think I saw that video to the channel. Yes, two soldiers. What about those ones that killed Deborah? Police is still looking for them. These are issues we should be looking at. Assuming these soldiers, it was a bishop or a pastor they killed, do you think they would have been dismissed? They're not going to see them bring come out. It will be unknown, so we are investigating. We form committee. Just now, they just dismissed two soldiers for getting involved in killing a Muslim. This is what we should be telling people. Is it not the same country? Is it not the same laws? Is it not the same one pot for all of us? Don't they cook all of us as meat? Why using separate pot? We touch them, the person will come out. We touch us, nothing they happen. The northern people, especially the Hausas, the common ones, we should also make them know that they are the ones suffering, that I know they go school, that I don't do nothing, see well that these people are using you people. Now that they kidnap us, now that they suffer pass, now that not get exposure. That is why they are holding these people. They tie their sense, make them not get sent. They use religion. But I don't say that their religion, not talk say make them not get sense. So I just think the best thing we should be doing is what we are doing. Expose these people, talk sense to them. Then when the campaign truly starts, see how we can get to the main campaign. Just like before now, a lot of people have been reaching us to give them number to pay money. Because we shouldn't do that. We didn't do that. When the campaign body, which we will try to link, come up, then we can take the source. It goes to the source, not if you can reach us. If I gather around, come going to say we. So that's my little way of thinking. I just believe that we are doing this. A lot of Nigerians that want change. are also doing their part. I know that. They are it in the streets. March here, march there, march here. For we not give them shishi. Not be who tell them make them go to them. These people are tired. So people are really working. And I believe something will happen. So let's just go straight to the next person that is available here. Because there are not lots of people now. Oh, Charles, you just came. Charles, you go.
I'm available, Mr. Leftis.
I called you before, sir. You were the first person I called, sir, before.
But I'm available now. I'm sorry.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to thank all Itaobi movement people worldwide. Those that are organizing rallies, Labour Party, everybody who are coming to the bandwagon of this change. The change is long overdue. If not shamelessness, if not waywardness, heartlessness, and callousness, looking at what people are saying, looking at the obvious realities, students being on strike, our currency went from 119 naira in 2015 to almost 1,000 naira to $1. Fuel has been increased like 2 times. Diesel is now 800 naira. Foodstuff is now beyond the reach of the common man. It's enough for this party to just even resign from power and conduct a by-election by now. It's enough. What are they still doing there? The same old story. People are still being kidnapped. Investigations are not completed. There's no arrest. There's no justice. If not shamelessness, if not heartlessness, if not sheer wickedness, if not strangers that are really at the helm of affairs just now, they're supposed to resign. People resign all over the world. We are the giant of Africa. We're supposed to set the pace by resigning for the first time in African politics. Jonathan Goodluck in 2015 congratulated opponents. It has never happened before in African politics. A presidential candidate or aspirant, incumbent government, saying congratulations to an opponent. We can also start it by this one by just Buhari just wake up and say, okay, it's enough. I can't rule anymore. I'm sorry. And he can even give himself up to be arrested with Osibajo, to be investigated. Yes, because they placed the country into a dungeon, economic dungeon, agricultural dungeon, educational dungeon, everything, security dungeon. Everything is, is in comatose. The state of anomy, igidi prigidi, uga moga, kungaga tuangaga. This is, I really don't know what they are still doing there. They just want to wait by December, borrow the last set of money, share it again, and go away. It's catastrophic. So I'm happy they cannot stand these boys. If you check our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, the man is smart. Hate him or love him, I don't like him, but looking at what he's doing, even God Almighty will want to forgive him. And I'm sure he's going to help Obi, should Obi, after Obi has been sworn in. People are going to return monies. A lot of people are going to jail, but some of them that in court, if you willingly do some things, they can reduce the gravity of the punishment. So what OBJ is doing for me is commendable. He's consulting with the Kaduna mafias, the generals, Dangote himself. Dangote, first of all, he has to be stripped of that monopoly of Smith's refinery. He has to be taken, all those things must be taken away from him, and people should be allowed to invest into Nigeria economy. They should discuss electricity on how to make it 24 hours. They should think about strengthening the institutions, reducing the cost of governance. So the movement is a good one. Obi's travel around the world is also a good one, because diaspora remits more than $29 billion to Nigeria. Upon all that money on a yearly basis, that's the record since 2014. 2014 it was 25 billion. Last year is now 29 billion. So why are we not seeing it? Because of bad governance, bad policies. So I'm very sure Obi knows what he's doing. It's time to reach out to diasporans to let them know we know your labors are not in vain. You are also included. We'll find a way to make you start voting, because Obi is smart. He knows what to do. He just to push to the National Assembly to say, okay, diaspora voting must start. Diaspora remittance must be properly, brought into the limelight so that it can have impact on the Nigerian economy. Fight against land grabbing nationwide, and so on and so forth. So I commend Obi. He's traveling worldwide, consulting, meeting people. This movement cannot be stopped. It's beyond Obi. It's beyond everybody. It's a time of change. Heaven, hell, earth, everybody now is talking about change, and Obi is the one to bring it. So I'm very happy. So let us keep the fire going. All the rallies are very on point. All the rallies are on point. I don't know when they will do it in Benin. I don't know. One time they did something in Benin. I don't know when they are going to come to Benin. So I heard Delta State is in next. So it's on point. We will just keep doing all these rallies until election time, so that we will just know that it's like Brazil beating a small country like Seychelles, or like Somalia, 100 goals by 1. So Obi is going to be sworn in. Thank you. I'm still here.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Alex. That was brief, and that's what we want, so that it can go around. Though we are not too much now. I like the briefness. So let's talk to Let Go. Let Go, please talk to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lefty.
I greet you, sir.
I'm so happy. What I hear, what I read, the comments, the suggestion, the comments, when I zoom back, everything has been corresponded. It looked like everybody has the same thing in their mind. And that is the beautiful part of it. We are in different parts of the world. Some are Nigerians, some are in Europe, some are in America. And here, we don't even know each other physically. And everybody is narrowing at that singular point. I really thank this platform. And believe me, Nigerians are listening. What Alex said is the main point. We are going to have a new Nigerians. Believe me. Nigeria will see a steady light if Labour Party emerge 2023. This guy, Charlie Boy, he made a statement 2 days ago. He said they are scuttling so hard to take away a dream of a new Nigeria. So, and he was saying that after his meeting with Obasanjo, that Obasanjo assured him that a new Nigeria is possible. That's what he said. And the movement of Obasanjo so far is signifying an important message that everybody, the past leaders, has accepted they failed, they have accepted their error, and they want to rewrite that error before they died. And they want to rewrite this error in 2023. They want to make sure that all Nigerians will see that Nigeria belongs to all of us. The people that thought that power belongs to them, they want to strip them of that power. He want to make sure in his while they are still alive, the lives of Obasanjo, Abu Salam, IBB, they want to see that all these people that are corrupt in our system will be retired forever. That is the game. And the P2OB movement is not all about Obi. Obi cannot come out today and say, I don't do again. I don't think he will live to see the next day. Because it's God that is walking through this man. Look at the movement. Look at every state that has rolled this Larry. It looked like everybody knock at your door. Oga, let's go. Oga, let's go. And you join. So it is something that they have not seen before. There is fear in the camp of the opposition. Opposition don't know how to penetrate the people. Look at somebody shouting, Obi no they give shishi. And we are here in the rain, in the sun, with our own money, not Obi money. So anybody that are still doubting this movement is Nigerian enemy. Anybody that are still clamoring for APC that put us where we are today is Nigerian enemy. And as Alex said, P2OB dirty, I'm telling you, these guys will get us in the right direction. These guys has a plan,
And that plan, you will see the kind of people that will be in these strategic offices. We tell Nigerians that we are back to take our country back to number 1 in Africa, in West Africa. We're going to return back our position. Nigeria will work again. Our refinery will work. That is what I'm saying. It's possible for me and you. Me, example, I'm educating my people. I'm getting them on board. I'm sponsoring them. I support them. I'm telling them the reason why Nigeria have to work. The reason why Nigerians in diaspora want to come back home and build a company and trust that that company will not fold in 6 months. That is the dream of Peter Obi. That is the dream of Dati. That is the dream of Mr. Leftis. That is the dream of Alex, where you can call back home and they will tell you, I'm fine, I'm doing fine, not that hungry is killing us. That is the dream of everybody. And collectively, we will arrive there. That's why I'm still saying Labour Party is the way. Labour Party is going to be the champion. Pray for Nigeria. Wherever you are, pray for Nigeria. Whatever you do, remember, Nigeria is only country that we have. If they ask us to go back, we are not going to America, we are not going to Egypt, we will go back to Nigeria. So let us fight and get it right 2020. Let us vote wisely and God will answer our prayer, Muslim, Christian, and God will answer our prayer. Mr. Leftis, I thank you for how you address that Emeka. If he come back, continue to sanitize him until his eye will be open. Because many of us are in the shadow of death. We don't know where we are. And God will direct us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was brief. Where Emeka matter is our matter. It's not about me. It's about all of us. But only just we need to deal with it with wisdom. Anything we do in life, we should applaud and use wisdom to solve a lot of issues. If we get angry the way we want, we will spoil a lot of things. Probably that's what they want, and that's their aim. They come here to want to annoy us. They should see that the annoyance is not coming out from us. We are happy, but we are happily engaging them, asking them question they cannot answer. I think that would be the best. By the time they come, you engage them. Don't join them. You are a fool. You are a stupid. Come on, who does that? We are above that now. We just tell you that's not what we are here for. Tell us, let's go to the issue. Let's discuss as brothers, as persons who want Nigerians to work. And I think with that, every sensible person will know that, yes, we are not biased. I just want us to clear that air because they're already giving us bad name in their platform, but that's their platform. The followers they have is their followers. But we urge the followers to come and listen to us with an open mind and see if we are really biased. We will not, we are very positive, very, very positive people. And we will not allow any negative entity or statements to derail us. Like somebody is saying, I'm censoring him. I think Achi Ikobi. Yes, for the fact that I say I'm very democratic does not mean I'm a stupid person. There are things you write. It does not go well with the people. They are the negativity, the pessimism. It's not optimistic. You are not giving people hope. You are like, I don't want to call you another Emeka by the way you are asking question. It's clear. It shows. So you don't expect me to bring that on because it doesn't make sense. We are not here to not to make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense, and I still think it doesn't make sense. We are here for a cause, and you know the purpose which we are here. If you have anything better than what you are asking to say about any candidate you are supporting, please hit the button and join us. Than trying to write to ask us question if this one does not happen. What do you mean? Obi is this? Obi, you don't expect me to. That's your personal opinion, and that opinion does not go down with our platform. So I'm not going to put that on the screen. So I'm going to censor that. But that does not mean you are not here. You are here. You are with us. You are listening to us. We love you. You are welcome. So it's not everything written I will put on the screen. I think we need to give people hope. That is why we are here, and that's our message. So I'm sorry if you feel I'm censoring you. Yes, we have to censor not everything we, not be everything they give picking now, not be every food they put for picking mouth. Me and you know that. You know, say this one never reach to chop out. Wait. This one will purge you. Wait. I feel it about you know. So we're not fit allow some of your message. So thank you very much. Thank you for being there. That's why we are here. We are here for all of us. And all of us, we are going to work together to achieve this. That is that is what I believe in. Oh, you see the person I'm talking to have just showed love. I love you too, man. Yeah. You see what we mean. Love goes a long way. Look at the person I'm just talking to. See what the person did. Maybe this one now. Why I don't go show this one on screen? Continue to do this if I go censor one. Eh? Why I not go show this one for screen now? You see, that's what it means. Obi is love. And he's a very wise and sensible person. He said, let's clean up this country. We're going to clean this country. Let's take it back. The way we are going is not the best way. We can do this. Let's cut down the expenditure of government. They take too much money. And it doesn't work like that. We have no money again. All the money have been stolen. There's nothing to steal again. And we are now borrowing, stealing the money we are borrowing and giving it out to other nation, which we belong to. I beg now, we're not stupid now. People are dying, hunger. You they see money come out, go they give person. And that's way. Who does that? Tell me, the whole Nigeria, which place as rich as Nigeria will not get linking train, linking the whole state. But you see money go to do train where they go another country, Niger State. And you say these people are doing well. What did Niger get? I been able to carry everything will get the go Niger. Niger Republic. And people are still saying, yes, they are doing well. Who does this now? And people are still saying, nobody does this. At least before you go say you they give person food, you know say you don't eat. Eat before you don't go say that your last food you want die. That it go survive you. Then you give somebody. Then you go die by the person they are alive. It's not possible now. Settle house before you settle outside. I beg, make I call the next person. Me not blast say the thing they vex me. I know they vex. I only just want us to see reasons why we must share love. The way let me go to the name. I don't go call another name. I don't go verse. Amaichi Ikobi showed love now because we showed him love. Thank you very much. I thank you again, and I must put you on my record today. Good. I have you here. Thank you. And again, we're having another person showing us love. Before I call on the next person, please, panelists, forgive me. I have to do this, please. Just give me this time. From Tony at 16. Oh, Tony at 16. Thank you very much. God bless you. The more you do this, the more I die here. I go nowhere. I stay here. If I see this, I don't go nowhere. Thank you. God bless you very much. So the next person, Charles is trying. Do we still have Charles? Yes. Let go have spoken. Then I need to really follow this list so that I don't offend people. Mr. Murray is no more here. He's gone. Yes. Chooks. Please, Charles, it will get to you. Do we still have Chooks? I saw him before. Okay, it's like we don't have Chooks now. So we don't have Chooks now, and CM is not here. Then, Charles, is your turn before I get to Leopold.
Thank you, Mr. Watch. I really appreciate what you guys are doing, honestly. Each time I open my this thing and see what is going on in Nigeria, honestly, I've never expected this. But what I'm saying today is giving me assurance and hope that my children, there is still hope for them one day to return back to Nigeria, because it has always only been me. Each time you tell them about Nigeria, they will be, that did. But what I'm saying today, at least I have hope, very, very. And you see, like that one of the panelists said here, what is bringing these people in the social media is shamelessness, because I don't know what people, this APC government, don't know what they are going, what they think they are going to tell Nigerians after what they did. All they told us is during in 2015 and till today, we have not seen any of that, any of those things they promised. All we see today is debt, debt, debt. Every part of Nigeria, debt, debt, pain, sorrow, all manner of. If I say that APC is an affliction, I didn't make mistake, because it's an affliction that nobody will want it to come back again. Because I don't know, because each time I look at this, honestly, I'm baffled. Because in a civilized society where things are working well, these people are supposed to resign. They're supposed to leave office in order to make name for themselves, because they are fair Nigerians in all ramifications. And they have seen it that Nigerians have rejected them. And at least I watched one clip, what happens in Nigeria, in Imo State House of Assembly. Most of the members, they left APC because they know there is no hope here. And it has been happening in Nigeria. Many people from Nigeria on their own have volunteered to campaign for P2B. What has never happened to Nigeria? In Nigeria, since I was born, I've never seen it happen that people will come together, put their resources. People will come together without somebody pay them, anybody giving them anything. Come up and begin to campaign for someone. Begin to propagate for that someone. Honestly, I've never seen this. And it is happening in Nigeria. And these people, we all see that they are being threatened. That's why they will come up with all manner of allegations. I heard that INEC, they say people should not vote campaign in the church. Obi is a Christian. Why this? I don't know where that a Christian, he can go to church. Are you going to tell him not to go to church because he's campaigning for presidency? You tell him not to go to. If he go to church and people gather around him, is he going to tell them don't come? Because I need to say don't campaign in the church. All these things are trash. I think these are the ways APC and the PDP that are trying to use to see if they can bring in them, but they are fair. They are fair, but they're sorry. So, my brother, this is what I have to say now. I pray that Nigerians, God will help us as it is today. Before 2023, it will be more than this, that these people will be just out of office. There is hope for Nigeria. Thank you.
Yes, there is definitely very big hope for Nigeria if we do the right thing and make sure we follow history and together make sure we are involved to change the status quo. All we need is just our involvement and our support. We already have somebody that is better. We are not saying Obi is a saint, it's Jesus Christ. But from what we have now, looking at what we have now, we all agree with an open mind, though, forget religion, forget party, forget language we they speak, that this man have not, assuming evil still, they have not stolen, have not sold us away. Go and do background check. He tell you go and verify. The man don't get anything we be say he take from government. As a former governor, they give a land, he don't take. He put an act there. He refused. You know, they take pension. He has for Abuja, they say now whether a 2-bedroom flat. Now they stay with your wife. They say if you know him, you understand. He don't get mansion everywhere. He's not greedy. Like me and you, let me I use us as example. Now we did that position, bros. I don't say I not join, but me not be like say and the two do so be set. I won't put myself now. Bro, I go be now. The man is simple. Then this boy don't look us dry. Sell Nigeria finish. Collect our property. Collect our money. They go with 200 million convoy. Get private jet. Oh, who be their papa? Take private jet, they fly. Which farm? Get your money. We see the mumu, they tell saying at them. Who do all this one now? Who did this to us? Lewy Beats, please talk to us. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening.
This voice, why you change your name?
What name was I appearing before?
This voice look like this person. What's his name? But this is not your first time, sir.
No, not my first time.
I know, but this voice, I think I know this voice. But not this name. I don't know this name.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
You think say if he cheats me, Abby?
You know, you be very funny, man. Okay, my brother, I know you well now. I know you well. You know, actually, I changed the name though. What's happening? I did do lots of experiment for my living room here. So I use the StreamYard because I register for e-commerce StreamYard. So I want to put some media stuff together for person. So I also do experiment to the names here. Let them to come. Now, let me quickly drop this. You see, I'll just take our mind back a bit, to Jonathan's government. Jonathan's government was one government that, it was tagged as one of the most corrupt. There's no government in Nigeria that was not involved in corruption before Jonathan anyway. And even this current Buhari government is the most corrupt we've ever seen in history. With the looting and the excessive corruption everywhere. But the thing is, what Nigerians did not understand there was the power of media. Media was one thing that actually affected Jonathan. That got Jonathan out of power was media. And they tagged him and all that. But we didn't really know the move behind that. The move behind that was there was a fear, a very big fear from the cabal, from the north and some other parts, that Jonathan's second tenure in office was actually going to give more empowerment to the south and the southern region and the southeast. Now, please, I'm not coming from an ethnic submission, please. So for whoever, those who perhaps are from southwest or wherever, I'm not a tribalist. I'm not saying it based on an ethnic stand. I'm just trying to say based on the politics that they've played over the years. Now, so then Buhari was actually imposed on Nigerians with this Mr. Integrity and all that. Okay. When Buhari came with an agenda. The agenda was not just people say Islamization. No. The agenda was to actually loot the Nigerian treasury, the Nigerian Commonwealth, to develop the North and to develop their own. In case if anything happened, if Nigeria separate today, now they know that yes, they already have everything going well for them. So that's the reason why the refinery and all that from the north and all that was put in place. Now, why is Tinubu coming back? People do not understand. You see, all the top Europe, Southwest, I use the word, I won't call the ethnic word, I use the word Southwest. And for those who perhaps are for Southwest, understand, this is not an attack on tribe or whatever. No, it's just the politics that they are playing. Now, why Tinubu's own agenda is not coming in to build Nigeria as a country. This is what we should get right. I went to school in Lagos, and majority of my friends and those people I hang out with, majority of them are from the southwestern part of Nigeria. So I always go out with them. They talk a lot, and I understand the language to an extent, not in entirety, but I can pick some words. Now, Tinubu is actually coming in to also loot to develop the southwest. We have to get that right, because the agenda is if Nigeria breaks up tomorrow, the agitation that they are having for let me use the one for Oduduwa, whatever, they know that at least they already have everything also going well for them. Now, Peter Obi right now is the only one I see in this race that's actually coming in for a country called Nigeria. He's the only one. Not because they just looking at his message, looking at his vision, looking at his the manifesto. The manifesto is not fully out there yet, but looking at everything it stands for, Peter Obi is the only man that is actually coming in for Nigeria as a country. God forbid if Tinubu wins this election tomorrow, all these things we saw, we've witnessed during Buhari, the excessive loans, giving billions of naira, 1.20 billion naira to one other country. This whole thing will continue. More will continue under Tinubu's government. More will continue the other Atiku's government. Atiku is also coming in. Even though Atiku is under the platform of PDP, Atiku is coming in to continue from where Buhari we stop. Because they already have their own agitations. So we must understand something now. We who are supporting President Obi, and we already call him that because I pray he becomes the president, because it's the only hope we have for that country called Nigeria. Now, what we should prepare for is not just before the election or the election day. We're going to also prepare for the post-election, because there's going to be a lot that will happen. If Peter Obi wins this election tomorrow, I was just speaking with, there are some WhatsApp group. I joined them back in the days in London where we used to, maybe some group of friends or whatever. I was added to several groups. Just some of these groups. There are two groups I'm part of on WhatsApp, and the agitation is mostly the Southwestern movement anyway. So now I'm there. I don't contribute. I don't say a word. But they don't. If they actually know that I'm a core Benin man, trust me, they will not delete me. They don't even know that, but I'm there. So I see everything that is happening. The truth is, Tinubu is not coming in for Nigeria. So if anyone is listening to me now, you're actually thinking you want a better Nigeria, and you're from the Southwest, brother, sister, please. This is not a tribal discussion right now. This is a discussion for the betterment of Nigeria as a country. I will just tell you that, please, whoever it is, if you perhaps maybe someone has paid you to support Tinubu to come here and listen to what we're saying here, so you can also come to attack us in this forum, please, if you really want Nigeria to get better, know that the only man in this race that wants a better Nigeria is Peter Obi. Not Tinubu, not Atiku, not even the other Kwankwaso that was, these people, they are all there for their agitations. Because right now, look at what happened right now. I'm so ashamed to say some things. The amount of money that President Buhari signed to give Tom Kolo in protection of pipeline in the Niger Delta. There have been some other groups coming after, they're all angry. They said, why would Buhari give that contract to Tom Kolo? Now, Tom Kolo is from some part of the Niger Delta, not from all parts. So why would Tom Kolo now be providing security for their own parts? So they also have different factions there, different guys, they're all armed. So if federal government tomorrow not decide not to give or not to continue the contract anymore, what happens? So there is a lot right now that, so what's the army? So what stops the Nigerian government from empowering the Nigerian army? 4 billion naira every month. That is enough to build Nigerian army, recruit more people to the Nigerian army, give them more weapons, give them more materials, and let them provide security. So you are going to harm guys who are rebels. What stops? What's the difference between these guys and the rebels from Benghazi that caused the Libyan revolution? Because Libyan revolution started from Benghazi, from Misrata, from Ajabia. Those were the 3 places the revolution started from. And before you knew it, Gaddafi was gone. So what stopped this guy from becoming for causing a huge revolution? These guys today, they are harmed to the teeth. And with Tom Polo having this contract, that is an open access for him to get more weapons. Open access for him to have more multinationals that will be supplying him weapons. So what happens tomorrow if the federal government said no? So I just think that common sense has long been thrown out of the window. Right now, you also have people in power that don't have common sense anymore. They don't have any sense of reasoning anymore. There's so much stupidity everywhere, and I begin to wonder what is happening. So for me, please, I beg everyone listening to me right now. These people, they are doing a fantastic job. Nigeria Watch, this gentleman listening to me, I know we've met, the face is so familiar, I know, and that's why I always call him my man. These people are doing a good job. It's not easy for them to put you up this forum, keep orientating people to say, okay, Peter Obi is the next man. We want Nigeria to get better. We want a country where it is not something else that said something, said you still don't have interlinking train routes from one state to another. You don't need to travel by bus. Look at even right now the air transport, the prices are so high. From Port Harcourt, from Lagos to Port Harcourt, how much you paying to travel by plane? From Lagos to Benin. So the country is messed up. So the only person we think can start to realign Nigeria is Peter Obi. So I'm going to stop here. Please, I beg everyone, let's join hands together. Let's also speak to those members of our family, our friends. Let's make them understand that we want Nigeria to work. If Nigeria breaks up now, with the way things are going, it's going to be so bad. And trust me, not the people that will suffer it more are those from the south. We from Edo State, we are going to suffer because you know what? The calamity is going to fall down on us because the people from the north, now, they have access to arms. Southwest, that they are trying to do their attack. I don't know what they're up to with that. The east now, they're also doing their own thing. But the south now, we are actually agitating, say, okay, you know what? We don't belong to this, we don't belong to that, we are Nigerian. But when it happens, I mean, we're just going to be at the receiving end. So we don't want that. We've seen several revolutions all over the world. We don't want that in Nigeria. We want a man that will come in to say, okay, let's realign this country. Let's start bidding again. Peter Obi is the only man. I rest my case here, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Tunaja. Oh, sorry, I got the coordinate. Some people thought you were Emeka, so that's why I want to clear their mindset. Because the moment I was saying, this is not your real name, they were not thinking that it was Emeka. If you watch the comment section, and they were always saying, Emeka, maybe
No,
Emeka
my name
don't
is
come.
Golden Ark. It's Golden Ark. If you know, they always say Golden Ark. I'm Golden Ark.
Okay.
I'm Golden Ark. Yeah, that's me. I'm Golden. I mean, there's one lady that always anchor this program. She knows me very well. She always make reference to Golden Ark. I'm Golden Ark.
That is, you are talking about Kashi. She's always here, Monday to regularly Monday to Friday. Now she, in fact, they anchor the program more. We just they come on the weekend and sometimes to assist. Now these ones that they present.
No, we insult Emeka the other day. Now I told him the story of. In fact, let me just say this thing. Emeka, I don't think that is his real name. If you listen to Emeka properly, that guy sounds more Yoruba than Igbo. Sorry to say this, please.
That's what everybody says.
He sounds more Yoruba than Igbo. I think he kind of used the name Emeka. You know, I mean, I actually said it that day over on the comment section. So it's just it's a mischief maker. Maybe he's taking some little peanuts, some crumbs, and coming to start causing wahala. You know, we don't deal with brainless people. Do people that believe in the beauty of the future, like Obama said. So let's look for those people. Like Martin Luther King said, he said in the end, we will not. He said it's not about those fighting us, but the silence of our friends. So that's what matters. So at the end of the day, Emeka, wherever his name is, we don't need losers like that who don't know where they are going for, where they are coming from. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Amelchi Kobi, you asked a question. Let me answer you this question this time. This was your question, or rather, it's still your question. My only question is, what if these people know exactly what they are doing in supporting Tinubu and Atiku? What if they are actively not in support of Nigeria? And that is why some of us will say, if they are not in support of Nigeria, it means they don't know what they are doing. Because the problem, we have said this severally here, that the problem that brought about separations, it is this problem of absolute marginalization, reckless abandonment, lack of equality, possession of Nigeria by a certain set of people. When I mean certain set of people, please don't get me wrong. It's not just only the Northern Fulani that are involved in the cabals. Our brothers are there. They are all still the cabals. So if everything work the way we want as Nigeria, just the way we are preaching it now, do you think you will want to separate? No. You see the man that just spoke. He said these people are already suspecting that something might happen. They know what they are doing. So quickly, they are dragging everything we have to their side. In case it happens, they will have something to fall back on before they will get solution to financial. They are quickly, because from our behavior, They're already afraid that I don't believe in the separation of Nigeria. Even them, if they get said, they'll know that we can make a great nation together. Just what we need is respect for each other. What is ours, let it be ours. What is yours, let it be yours. We can come and share. Let's share equally. Let's give ourselves equal right. Let's use one rule. It doesn't matter where I come from. If this rule is this, then we should stick to it. With that, it will improve all region. Those will be the no one meet up, go one meet up. Competition will come, and that will be growing the country. Than some think say they're smart and they be real mumu. I talk and they be mumu. Hear when they talk. Now one come to tell us say, "Man, want take care of security. If you get some, will he say that to the public? You don't say that to they lose their self because they don't get sense. Their sense that God the day. And to do the wrong thing, cheat, use money, put their people there, our people. That is the only sense. Academically, they can't write with you and me now. It's not done. Right? None of them can sit down. We talking here. None of them can write with us. Apart from those very few who are a little bit educated. They can't write with you and me now. They can't talk like me. They can't reason like me and you now. So that's just the truth. The truth is not far from. I don't believe in separation, and we shouldn't be thinking of separation. Even Kano that is supporting separation, give options. If this is done, if this is done, if you do this, if you do this, if you do this, we might decide to because they are aggrieved. The Yoruba nation Oko, is it Kano again? Is it not when their people were being killed in the forest? Anyhow, recklessly, by certain group of people, certain group, not saying all of us they do, certain group, we know them, the Fulanis. That's what's our verse. They say no, one from our nation. If this was not happen, we're not going to talk of separation now. So I don't support separation. We should do it right, put the right persons there, and make sure we use rules, equal rules, which will improve all of us. Whatever you have, improve on it. Supply what you have. Don't force it because you have an agenda. We should just equal right. We can do this together. These other countries, go and see how they are living their life. Equal right, but each state has their rule governing them. They are in charge, but they are one federation. So separation is because of those few things I just enumerated. And that is what is bringing separation. And that they happen for husband and wife. Not just Nigeria problem. They happen for friendship. They happen for business. We one they cheat the other one. Now problem now. You're going to think bad of the other one now. We want the oppressor all the time. You must think one day how you want to eliminate that person. We want to finish your life now. No, not just remove and come off for government. Take and come family. Can I come business? Can I come friendship? So if you look at it, now we not share and wear, now they bring trouble. So I think we are not too much here again. Okay, we'll just go back to let go. Then we thinking of rounding it up because we really spent some few time about. Yeah, it's okay. Let go talk to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Leftist. I thank this last speaker.
Yes.
He really voiced
Ah,
a reasonable point that we also open the eyes of my fellow Nigerians. Yes, Tinubu is not coming to change anything. They have already said it. They will continue from what Buhari has done. Atiku said in their regime that they paid a company to give Nigerian 100% lights, and that company did not do anything. And they asked him, then what happened? Atiku said that it's unfortunate that nobody was prosecuted. That's what he said. So that is what they will do again. Nobody will be brought to book. Nobody will be held accountable. We can't vote. APC cannot be in power again, and we say that we're going to fight corruption. Who are you going to hold accountable? Tinubu that will be the president, or Atiku that has looted us? So there is no genuinity in these people. These people cannot lead us anymore. So, my fellow Nigerians, we have a job, and that job we have is a job to save our own life and save our land, the only land we have. 2023 is just few months away, and Nigeria will decide. Let us encourage, support massively whoever we can get and tell them the danger. I just had a new danger just now from what the last speaker said. Tinubu is not coming to loot to help Nigeria. He's coming to loot to develop the structure he said he has already. And as a Nigerian, if we allow this to happen, that means what Buhari did is just a minor case from what Tinubu will do. Buhari sidelined everything in Nigeria to himself and his Fulanis. And yet, Nigeria is burning. Fulanis are burning every day, and nothing is being done. And that is what Tinubu and Shettima will repeat. So let us say no to nepotism. Let us say no to bad government. Let us say yes for a light that is coming. Let us vote Labour Party. They will help us. They will restore this faith. They will reduce the cost of living. They will restore Nigeria. That is all I have. Thank you, Mr. Leftist. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll go to Ak. Please talk to us, and we will be rounding up. Lee we both. Don't be surprised. Yeah, don't be surprised. I guess to your show. We are not many again. So
yeah, you know, this is the thing. I think we've actually suffered so much as a country. Now, literally, when you go to any country you go to in the world, developed countries, when they start calling professionals, you see Nigerians are always there, because imagine if these brains were utilized in Nigeria. Today, Nigeria would have been on the same peak, the same level of developmental wise and all that, like China and other countries. Just because there is absolute neglect for so many years, and it's still happening. So how do you utilize these people? The thing is, every region in the country has so much to offer. So who develop himself to build his IGR and all that. One, the constitution has held us down for so long, and that constitution needs to be revisited. They need to sit down. The reform is not working because the reform is just to embellish on what they've already written before. They need to be drafted again. Why Nigerian people will sit down to actually draft what they want, and rebuild their country. And the only person I've seen so far who in a way have pointed to that direction is Peter Obi. Because the truth is, the Nigerian cabals today that Tinubu is part of, all these people, they benefit from the corruption. Atiku, they benefit from the corruption. These people, they've been there, and when you actually want to look into their business and all that, the amount of billions these people make, these guys are shameless. They're extremely shameless, because I don't see how. That's one thing I love about. I'm not saying the Western world is perfect. No country is perfect. But one thing about the Western world I love is the patriotism in those big men towards their country. Nigerians are not patriotic. Nigerian big men are talking about that. They're not patriotic. Because I don't see why a man should loot billions put it in foreign account. If you're truly patriotic, that billions will be enough to develop your locality, to bring good health care, to bring hospital to your country. So they don't care about their country. And that's the reason why today they all send their kids to go out. For example, now, why do you think ASU is still on strike? The reason why ASU will always remain on strike. If ASU start working today and everyone start going to government schools and people get apply for write a jam and go to government school, who do you think will suffer it more? Private universities. You don't have people who apply to go to private schools and all that. And these private proprietors, they don't like it. Now, who are the two people that actually run private universities in Nigeria? The politicians, one, and the religious sectors, two. These two sets of people. So they are happy. So why look at people? I tell them, I say, listen, I'm a Christian. I said, but why you are going to your church and you are worshiping God in your church? Worship God with a common sense. Sometimes that pastor of yours may actually be working against your own progress. So apply your common sense, because we live in a world where everyone thinks and cares for one thing, their own interest. Now, why are you at home? Sorry, my kids are making it. Hope you guys don't mind. Children,
go ahead. We're hearing you.
Why are you guys at home for so long? And ASU has been on strike because the federal government has refused to answer them. This thing ought to have been settled long ago. Now they've dragged it to this period, and I don't even know if they're ready to come to a round table with these guys, because they are saying that demand is quite excessive. Okay, what about if that was handled long ago? I don't think we would have gotten to this level. But the private universities today, they are recruiting people to them. No private university in Nigeria, I said no private university in Nigeria is better than University of Benin if these decisions are properly handled. No private university in Nigeria is better than Unilag if these decisions are properly handled. You go there, you see the structures, look at the space and everything. But you cannot reduce the federal education because you want to build private education. And this is the reason why today it's difficult to actually build a curriculum in Nigeria. Because how can you build a curriculum when most private schools don't? So most private schools don't even follow. They don't want to abide by any curriculum because they want to set up their own. A religious school want to bring up its own religious curriculum. So there are a lot of things that must be put in. See, there are lots of private schools in the UK. My cousin children attend private schools in London. We've driven there. You see the school is extremely posh and all that, but the curriculum is still the curriculum. Now, everything goes in line with the education sector in the UK. So these are a lot of things need to be put in. Nigeria is like a puzzle right now. So, and every part of the puzzle is missing. Only one part of the puzzle we're trying to put together right now. That is bringing Peter Obi to power. And when he comes, by God's grace, we'll begin to try to look for the other missing puzzles. And that is putting things in place. Everything in the country is messed up. Everything, the police force is messed up. The army is messed up. The healthcare is messed up. Education is messed up. In fact, civil defense, they are messed up. Everything over the border. I sent an iPhone to my sister from London just a few weeks ago. The iPhone landed after I paid DHL. It landed. Then I asked my sister to pay 92,000 naira to clear it from custom in Lagos. I got the email. She paid. She paid it to them. She sent the receipt to them. Now, they now said that the phone is no longer with custom now. The phone is now with DSS. That she still need to clear from DSS again. They now requested that I send my passport page. She sent her own passport page and everything. Now they're asking for charges again. So you see, everything is just messed up. So now, and if these same people, if someone like Atiku comes tomorrow to become a president of Tinubu, it's going to become worse, because Tinubu right now, we know that all the Agberos in the country is like their president. So we don't want to live in a country that is ruled by brigands. We don't want to live in a country that is ruled by thugs. We want to live in a country that is ruled by people with decency and morals within, that will attract more professional Nigerians to return home. So the only man right now I believe that has the capability to deliver this is Peter Obi. So we have to begin to think that in that light. Let's begin to reason together if we really want Nigeria to work. And I believe that with this whole collaborative effort and joint discussion, that will make a change. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Before I answered Amaichi, I will answer you. I saw it. Don't think I didn't see you. That is the country you are, where you send a phone to somebody, a phone. They will collect charges in Nigeria from the company, DSS, I mean, especially that DGL. After which, they are working with all these security agencies. It's a game. After collecting money, they will give it. You are not the first person that is saying this. I've handled 1 or 2 cases, a report. They'll now say it's no more with them. It's your phone, no? It's not drug. Legal phone. Before the company takes it, the companies already know that it is genuine. Nigeria government will now say you should pay charges. After which, the Oga of DSS want to eat because it's coming from abroad. You should come and clear it again. You see, why that country? Why we must change it? But let's not forget. Do you know the army? I should have read the article. They are saying they should allow them to vote. They want to be voting. Army. They want to vote by all means. Now, they are writing in INEC. Why now? After the compromising all the money they've collected, they want to be among the voter. Why now? Would they vote against Buhari that is giving them money? No, we don't want army to vote. Mona just keep the border. Thank you. So, before we go, we'll be rounding up now. Aramachi said, I'm not answering her question. This is her question. Why not support Sharia law in Edo State so our brothers in the north can feel more comfortable and come live with you guys in Edo in peace? Why you?
Can I say something, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Amechi Ikeobi. You have to understand that anything that has to do with in the Nigerian constitution, under the customary law, we have Sharia customary law. We have customary law. So now, Nigeria, you have to understand that before the 1914 amalgamation of Lord Lugard, which was a fraudulent marriage, what is now known as Nigeria was a place with different people with different beliefs. Now, these Christian people, they've come together. They were actually forced together anyway to now build one entity called Nigeria. So you don't expect every sections of this country to then throw away their traditions and then embrace some traditions from a different region. It's not going to work. So Sharia law does not go. It has never been in line with the Edo state customary provisions and the customary pattern. So there's never going to be a time where Sharia law will work in Edo State. You have to understand that we are completely different people with different ideologies.
Apart from that, thank you very much. Thank you for coming to ask that. I will go to Alex, but before I go to Alex, you specifically asked me, I'm not answering. I'll answer you, madam. I don't know if you're a woman or sir, massa, madam, sir, sama, whatever. Nigeria has a constitution, and the constitution said that we are what? A secular country. Meaning, we are not Muslim, we are not pagan, we are not Christians. What they try to do is to make us one, because religion may give us problem. That's the constitution of Nigeria. Now, that constitution is that's the law binding us. Now, the Muslims have the Sharia law, and the Sharia law, master, is majorly for the Muslim. It does not affect you and me. If even we want to follow it critically, the Sharia law are meant for the believers of Sharia, Muslims, and it should be within the confine of their religion, maybe within the mosque or within the village if they are all Muslim. And if they are not all Muslim, that Sharia law have no right to be applied to me if I'm a Christian. Because it's not my faith and it's not the constitution. So Sharia law cannot be adopted in Edo. Edo people, We are traditional people. We get our tradition and rules. And we did not force it to the northern part of the country. That's why we are saying all of us should shine our eye. Why are they trying to conquer every other tribe and every other religion with what religion? Sharia law, killings, open grazing. You also made mention of open grazing. Open grazing is not a business of a government. It's a private business. The deltas are known for what? Fishermen. They have rivers. They fish a lot. They did not go and force fishing. So you must have swimming pool or have a pond in the north. You must do fishing. Let's be equal. If you are nomadic in nature, now your papa be nomadic, not be my papa. Live within your nomadic life. Don't use it to come and disturb me. And don't push it by force into me. Though you have the right of movement according to the constitution. If you come, you want to live with me, you agree with me, I agree. You can live with me, do your nomadic. In as far you know it affects me, I will not get quarrel. You take your cow into my forest, I don't go quarrel. You not eat my farm produce, you dey eat the leaf. I want buy meat, I come meet you, I buy meat. Trade by barter, I don't buy from you meat, now you can sell. We don't get problem. So I cannot accept open grace where you dey force am into me say na must to collect my land, give your people and form your kingdom the way they do Benue and Congo, the Kogi state. Then later, by inheritance, they'll come put their king there, begin saying at their place. The way they take conquer Kwara, the way they take subdue Hausas. So have I answered your question? And that does not mean we should separate. It's for us to stand by our right to say, no, this is not right. You are nomadic in nature. Begin to take waka. Now, things are becoming, they are saying that they can no longer have it. They have no education. Their job is nomadic. Instead of them to concentrate on that industry in their area, say, okay, let's concentrate. All the money they don't thief, more they can do ranch. Get better meat. They supply meat to abroad, they supply meat. Now go take and get enough money. There are countries who their job is to supply meat and meat. In Europe, it is their job. Now, they won't come force if not be secret agenda, they know what they are doing. They come through ranching. You must give us land. Why be force? It's not a business for the government. Cow business is not government business, it's a personal business. They come with Ruga. They come with ranching. They come with whatever. They are just doing everything to make sure they collect your land. So we will not accept it. They should go and be doing their cow business, ready to buy meat if we want. But don't force it on us. And don't use that to be called they rape our women for bush. They kill. And nothing they happen. You touch one, soldiers go show. Na lie. So Amaka, Ama Obi, Obi. I've answered your question. And that does not mean because of that we say we want to separate. No, we'll push them to their level, follow them constitutional use law. Because they will not win when you go to court. They are using power. Who said when they use power now? When they go try for that and everybody get their gun happy. Now some people they look them, and when you touch them, they go bring army come out. That is it. Now they say they oppress. They make sure say that they command the army. And this is what we say no, it must stop. They use the army, they use the police, they use the custom. I mean, our match go here say the last man where they put as a custom one man was it last year custom officer. Now Boko Haram where they all repent, where they say repent. They give out custom officer in office salute. In Mumu, but they give out that office. Why? Kunawa quote me wrong. Oh yeah, now go check the list of officers for custom. We'll go check the list of officers for military. We'll go check the list of officers for police. We'll check NAPC. How many people get them? For my own land, how many people get them? Which names they there? We'll go check all the better things. So I've answered your question. That's why we will not accept. And that does not mean we want to call for separation. We will not accept, we will not accept. And that's why we need to make changes. We need to change. And that's why we are asking that we vote somebody that can unify the country. When you say unify, respect everybody. Talk to them the way they will understand. Tell them the policies. Capture them into the policies. They have no choice. They must do or if that they want to separate, which they will not want because they have nothing to separate with. They pack everything, pack our things so that separate code they will see and use how long you want to can use. How long? They will not even want to separate because we don't want separation. Like me, I don't believe in separation. I believe we can do better. So, Mr. Alex, please talk to us.
Yes, there's a little division. Let me just add to what you said. That is this is a very public place. Our voice is going very far and wide. Thank you for answering that very well. They don't see us finish. Let me come back to our pidgin English. Yes, they've seen Edo State as a dumping ground because of the weak government that we have presently in Edo State. They've seen, because can you go and ask Rivers State to accept Sharia law, AMIOB or whatever, Amechi, they call your name on the comment section. Can you go and ask Rivers State or Delta State to accept Sharia law? Because we are welcoming, we are over welcoming.
Alex, so take it easy. She's not who that person is. It's not against us.
I know. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I'm not against the person too, but we have to say things the way.
Please take it
okay,
easy.
But these are I talk. It's not my first time here. These are I talk. I'm not against anybody.
You don't understand. So, you don't understand.
I understand. Okay. Let me give example. Can we go to Kanu, Gombe, Boroni, to go and tell them you must accept Igwe festival, or you must accept?
Hold on. That's why I say you don't understand. This person, just let me brief you. Please, just hold on. This person is saying that those supporting other candidates may not even want to support Nigeria as a nation, meaning to say this person is saying, for all what is happening, look, we separate. Then I said, no, I don't believe in that separation that we can. She now said, okay, if that is true, me they believe in one Nigeria, why we? He did not say we accept to. He say, okay, why we not agree make Sharia law the rule us? Why we not agree accept open grazing? If we define peace, it was a question.
Anyway.
You not get it now.
Yeah, I get it. But okay, it should have even been a question at the first set of the goal. But it's okay. Okay, maybe I should leave that to you to deal with because you are in charge. It's not my.
Yes, that's why. So that you don't. This person does not feel like we are now. He's not telling us. I don't know if you understand the way.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yes. So it's just okay. We'll finish that, and I think the question is.
Yes, can you hear me? A call came to my phone. I don't know why some people won't just sleep, huh?
That is why we need
Mr. Left, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, away from that. Thank you, Mr. Lefties. Thank you, everybody, those that have come and gone. If you know the amount of money Nigerians have, the amount of talents, the amount of territories Nigerians have conquered in the whole world, in every ramification, in agriculture, in medicine, in education, in business. Imagine Peter Obi was already a millionaire before he became a governor. So a lot of Nigerians are abroad that want to come home. I know a Nigerian man that has 6 houses in America for businesses, you know. He's into real estate. He lives in my area. He comes once or twice in every 2-3 years. He wants to move home. He's not very comfortable, especially with the lack of electricity the insecurity, although my own area is very safe, but it's God that protects people. So a lot of people have done well abroad and they want to come home. I know a friend who's in Japan. He wants to come home to start large-scale agricultural farming that can employ close to 1,000 people. That's what he's doing in Japan. He wants to bring it home, but he can't. He can't even think of it. You see how our leaders are they've been so daft all these years. They've been so callous. When you do one thing, you have done it you think you are smart. You've done it to generations, but you don't know. This is why Obasanjo is running a tasketa now. And some generals are beginning to agree with him. Some generals, Abu Salami, Babangida, Theophilus Danjuma has always been with him. That's his best friend among the generals. A lot of them, even those who are not alive, they are children. Because now you've seen it that thing you were thinking you were using to punish people. You sell off properties, you do government properties, you just make policies the way you like. Now, the whole thing is not so glaring. It's so shameful. It's so embarrassing that we don't have a national career. Our education is destroyed. Meanwhile, Nigerians are coming out first in Canada, in France, in America, in Germany, in other departments, in businesses. A Nigerian woman is in charge of World Trade Organization. Does that tell you anything? So our leaders are ashamed of themselves now. Those who are still alive, they are trying to right the wrong. And to be honest, the only man who can do it for now, yes, there are other people who can do it, but the man that has brought out himself and has successfully captured our heart is Peter Obi. Like I said before, a lot of people supported Mongalu, a lot of people supported Wike, a lot of people supported Osinbajo, a lot of people supported Sowore. Everybody is gradually collapsing their ideas because Obi is saying almost the same thing like they are saying, just as some are using different methods, like direct insults to present leaders, like threatening and all those antagonistic methods like other people are using, like, dogged and ruggedness of Sowore and so on and so forth. But Obi is smart. Obi is smart. He's winning over the generals. But let him get there. You will know that Obi is not a quiet man. Go and ask when he was a governor. He was not a quiet governor. It took present government to court and defeated them and reclaimed his state when he was cheated during his election. Obi is not quiet. He's not stupid. And moreover, he's a father. He knows what to do. He's a two-term governor. So Nigerians are all abroad, different countries, Australia, China, Japan, America, Europe. They want to come back home. Some of them are aging. They've aged. They want to come back home, but it's not comfortable for them. They're scared. They have businesses. We stand to gain a lot. Billions of dollars are going to roll into the economy should many of these people come back home. And how can they come back home? Make the country comfortable. Do what Ghana just did last 5 years. Ghana made their country not the best, not perfect, but comfortable. They reformed their police. They dealt with their infrastructure, like the road especially. The traffic lights are functioning. They dealt with their transportation. They carried out massive rehabilitation of interland, like it's not only Accra and Kumasi. They are not perfect. They've got their problem, but we should start from somewhere. You can't just be expecting Nigeria to turn into London overnight, but you can do something so that these people can find it as a safe place to bring their investment, to bring their retirement benefits back home. Retirement investment. People want to invest in their country. Millions of Nigeria. So it's not late. It's better late than never. Thank God we are still together somehow. The country has not broken into pieces like a lot of schools have already predicted, like 10 to 12 years ago or 20 years ago. What is holding Nigeria together is even like invisible. Is a thread is even good. We don't know what is holding Nigeria together. You can't explain it, but with all the things happening, is enough to burn down the country. Is enough. This what's happening in Nigeria, like 5 or 3% can't happen in some countries. When I visited Europe, an Italian man told me, if Nigeria was Italy, he said, the country would have been burned down a long time ago. The Italian youths are not this patient. He said the problem with Nigeria is that their youth are too patient and everybody wants to travel out. That's why these wicked politicians, these old men, have chance to do what they are doing. He said the Italians fought, Italian youth, that's his grandfathers, fought Hitler to a standstill. They fought for their lives. So I'm just giving that as an example. So the point is thank God it hasn't reached that side. I'm not preaching for war. I'm only telling you what brings a nation to its knees. Nigeria has gone past it, and somehow we are still together. So there is a man now sent by God whose name is Peter Obi as a unifier. The only unifier we have now is Obi. As someone said, he doesn't have baggages. EFCC is not dragging him. World Bank or monetary banks have not released statement that his money are in America Bank or stolen money are in Switzerland, or you know when election is coming like this, you see opposition party digging out information. They've not brought out anything unless they are usual lies, or sponsored, foot soldiers spreading false information. Apart from that, nothing concrete. The court is not indicting him. So we've not had this. Even MKO Abiola had issues. So Obi, for me, this is the height of support nationwide without spreading money, without mobilizing people with funds, buying people with 3,000 naira. Each rally PDP or APC does. People told me that they paid the crowd. Those are bought crowd. Someone said it on air about Obaze. He said, this is not bought crowd, it's organic. Obi's movement is organic because that is their job. He's one of their soldiers. He said he's not ashamed to say it. He's not even ashamed to join. He's thinking of joining the movement. So, guys, we are on the right track. It's just a pity we have a mess as a country. And election is very close. Please get your PVC ready. Those who have not collected should go and collect their own. There's no time anymore. Campaign will start properly next week. And we should keep the fire burning. May God help us. And I know that a lot of these wicked men, like they did to Buhari, they thought Buhari meant well, or they thought Buhari meant well. In the first 2 months of Buhari's government, people returned so much money that was stolen again. Obasanjo was number 1 to return money after holding a 6 or 7 hours meeting with him behind closed doors. And he confirmed that he returned some money. A lot of people are willing to even return money. How much can you spend in a lifetime? People are willing to build this country again. No matter where you are, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, Italy, Spain, France, no place like home. East or west, home is best. At some point, you wake up one day and say, I want to go home. It happens to every human being, no matter who you are. You must say it one day, I want to go home. So look at our leaders now. Their grandchildren are asking them questions. The generals are all quiet. So as I round up, I want to thank Nigeria Watch. I want to thank everybody, the panelists. I want to thank those on the comment section. I thank the technical crew, the backroom staff. I thank everybody for the work. May God continue to strengthen us. And may God grant us our prayers in bringing Peter Obi to power next year. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just getting feedback, Mr. Obi, Peter Obi in Toronto. Right now, at this moment, he's just walking on the stage, going to the stage. Right now, the hall is filled up. I'm getting live reports on my spy webs. People will always let you know what's happening and where they are. So with this, I'm very happy. This is the man we are talking about. Now, as of this time, you see he's moving around. Why some I'm thinking of how to plan evil, he's moving around, talking to people. Why some are thinking of how to go and bribe the INEC. Don't forget, he's a politician. He knows all these things. So that's why we shouldn't dwell on certain things we know technically he can handle. What we can do is to support him and call for support in all ramifications of it. I think technicality, he has the key. He was a former governor. He went to the court. He has debt. He's there, and he has so lot of these politicians, former, present, working with him, and they know exactly what to do. We shouldn't bother ourselves too much by giving ourselves a problem we cannot solve. If we have an idea, like somebody said, then they listen to BBC also. If you never know before, probably they know. But like sharing that, I think is good. I think that's good. That we give out information and let them listen to us, because I know that these people are not dummy. Technically, they are on ground and they know what they are doing. It's just right now in Toronto. So thank you, Alex. And again, Eko said, those are not patient. And I want to tell you that it's not really that they are docile. I will explain that to you as we round up. Nigerian youth are not docile. They are dangerous people if they want to be. But they've not gotten any reason to come together and say, now we're doing this. Remember, they've used this divide and rule to finish us. Nigeria people and its youth has never actually depended on government like every other countries that depends on government for everything. We dey hustle. Who they sell pure water, go sell pure water, make it. You know the weight. If man go plant something, go pluck mango for bush, go sell. We get a lot of things we will fit take survive. We are hardworking. So with the year that they thief our money, we just don't get interest. We're never interested in the government. So they call again I'm our and I know that they go Jerry. But it's getting tighter and harder. They are making the economic now. We call it film. People you with the sell pure water, you know, be like that again. Now, the thing they make us they wake up. Show so million now that they take. Now they oppress us, they kill us. Same country, they are wicked. So what did they do? They don't overdo one. They don't use sense to do one. It's not like they are docile. Nigeria, you docile. Talk am again. Eh? Eh? People when they free take person take do ritual, go cut your neck, go remove your heart. Now you say docile. Eh? Talk am again. If they want do shit, they go do you shit. They never get reason. And the reason now we dey go to so. And that's why we must avoid that. People will just dey look you whether you dey die, not concern them. Nigeria youth, sorry, I just want to digress a little bit, you know, say no Nigeria youth docile. For abroad, wey many of us don see, many don fit kill fowl. They no dey take eye see where they dey kill fowl. Na just to see the chicken. They no know, some see blood, they no know. Eh? Oh, poor small pikin, Aneka, go kill that fowl. You go cut him neck, see they take the power they play. Hey, make her go carry catapult, they find Osaro, they find wetin you want take, wetin you want kill, wetin you want kill. You know, from small pikin, if you kill her, you go dey happy say you don't kill her. Then they say those eye. We are not. We have no reason yet to say right now we want to fight these people, want to take it back. So that's what we beg now. Make them do it right, because the way they go, it will get to a extent that it will be like that. And they know they will be at the losing side. If you get to that extent, how many soldiers you want put for all forest now? My all forest, how many soldiers you don't? How many soldiers will get? We want call the soldiers not be human being, they be. Abi, if you get to that extent, we according to as Alex talk now, wahala now. You see when hunter meet the pursue hunter, hunter go the run. because you don't read. So we don't want to make it red. I just want to correct that impression that we are not really docile. For now, Nigerians, it's now they are feeling the heat stylishly before everybody they do it own, they do it business, they hustle, they manage, concern government. Government will still come collect from my go, they'll still cheat them, mind, you just do your own thing. And it's not supposed to be like that. We are supposed to be involved in this so that we can ask questions, we can get them down, we can be part of the progress. They will now know that we know. They will not be doing it right. Now we give their hands if they see us finish now. That's just the truth. A lot of money missing today that we allow them. Now we know who they show interest so they pack up. So most of the fault now they look us like mumu. We just behave like mumu. And that's why we are saying get into the wagon, get educated, get this knowledge of governance, be part of it. Know that these things they are using, we did not ballet for them. It is your property. It is not their inheritance. It is your money. They thief your money. You they praise the joy. Who be mumu? Now you, not be me. Now you. So on this note, I want to say thank you to everybody today that have been here up to now. This Sunday discussion. We really appreciate you. This is a station you come. We show love here. I'll keep telling you. That is where what we are. We don't discriminate. We can believe if you don't know, we try to learn to tell you. And if you know more than us, talk to us. We'll reason it in all ways. We won't even say we know it. We'll try to look at, we reason the matter, test it to the reality. If it's acceptable, it's acceptable. Tell you sorry, we just thought. But if it is not, we'll tell you it is still not the work now. You cannot just be telling us things that is not working now because you've collected money or you know what the way they tell us who will collect money or your papa and a politician or you love. No, it doesn't work like that. So I want to say thank you to all of you that have been viewing us till now, to this moment. Our message is very clear. Let's come together, join together, rescue ourselves. And we are the Nigeria. Rescue ourselves from this suffering. Let's be part of this coming election. Let's totally be part of it. Let not sell our future again. Although we don't sell, we don't sell it be now. Four and a half much now. Now the fee pay for transport fare. One yam now how much now? One fish now how much now? Eh? This now what we don't sell right from time. Now they're going to take it away from us. Now it don't show. And it will soon choke past like this. Way small boys now, all of them, even the girls, all of them, don't talk to connection. Call girls, Yahoo boy. Now their eye, not be their eye now. All these things does not just happen. These people they try to survive. The government don't to do them. They need to eat. So the only way to caution this is to give leadership to the right person, which is the person we think right now it will be. So please, let's come together and really do this together. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. And I want to thank everybody so far that have been on the panel for today. We say thank you very much. You can join our membership. You have our normal phone number now. Just write, please add me. Go join the WhatsApp group where they see most of the things we come to talk here. We already it's being discussed and informations. You get a lot of informations. Just be like channel television, BBC, VOA. Now there that this platform so now you go see everything. So endeavor to join the platform, which is there. You can send message to us. Yes, yes, yes. And always try to also support us through Super Chat, which we all know, or you can support us through this bank account. It's just simple, and your support will be wonderfully be appreciated. So we thank you all. As far as you are listening to us, you are already part of the family. So we just say thank you for being there for us. And because of you, we are here. So I will say thank you to all the people so far that came on the panel section that tried to contribute their bit. Your contributions are all well appreciated and taken note of. This is social media. People are listening. People are listening. People are hearing us. You will say, look, we do this. It is very important. Even if I say, look, we support people. I know what they talk about because I know say the technical crew will be get they strong past us, but we are supporting them. So we'll leave some of their work and some suggestion. We will know say they don't already they handle. We not worry ourselves for that one. Look, we do our own to really support them. So I want to say thank you. The very first person today was just for you. Just for you. Thank you very much. Mr. Andrew also came. Very good support. Very supportive. Another analyst I respect so well. Son of man, son of God. Sorry. Thank you. Son of God was here. Thank you very much. Alex. Yeah, I still have Alex here. So much. Thank you very much. Frank was here. Yes. Let Go was here. Yes. Robinson Osaige came, and I really love him to talk, but I don't know. He left and maybe network. Yes, he said we disconnected him, and we never did. We encouraged him to come back. He didn't come back. So Robinson Osaige, we really missed you. You should maybe join us in any subsequent program. It's always open. Osai Jonathan came. He didn't speak. He came, he left, he go, he come, he go, he come. But he no wait to talk. Yes, we'll get you for record. Amara boy, we also get you for record. So you show yourself for studio. You sit down, but you don't reach your turn before you gas, you move. I just hope you will feel wait so that we'll still hear your opinion and your suggestion, which is very important. Who again come? Mr. Mori, the firebrand man. Yes, he came. Mr. Mori not really come because of this program like that. He come because he dey vex for one person wey really come dey show himself. But we just advise am make he no vex. He know say he get the capacity, only him go fit handle the person, but not be quarrel with love. Yes, he speak with us. Then who again? Chooks. Yeah, Chooks were here. He also spoke with us. Uh, SM, CM. I know they call her SM. SM that time as cigar, but we don't get am again. CM came. Yes, he also did something. Yeah, Wilfred. Yeah, Wilfred come with a lot of suggestion. Yes, thank you. Some of the suggestion accepted, but I just feel sometimes Peter Obi with the Wakala. Somebody said we should call. We can. Somebody, any of us can call Wiki. Who be we who want call Wiki? You know, people when they follow their talk. People don't talk with Obasanjo and the rest. They don't waka seriously. Who can be we? I am leftist. Who be my father? The way change, they already know what is happening. It's on the street, it's everywhere. They are saying it. They not get option. Yes, thank you very much. Then we have this little break. He's still here with us. The man who had mistake as to Niger. Wonderful, brilliant, and very clever man. We say thank you very much. So we had somebody. Oh, say Mr. Andrew, don't go change name. Come, oh, I catch him. I catch him. Me, I dey detect well. Mr. Andrew, talk to us. Talk to us before I go to the people that did super
Thank
chat
you.
and
I'm
before I
just,
close it.
I was sorry I was being busy all the while. So just, earlier you disagree with some of my position in respect to Wiki, which I will
Yes.
not, I will not give much attention to. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat for the record, like you said, a lot of people are watching, and they can always go back to make reference to what was said. We see Nigeria as, if we see Nigeria as a family, and there's a problem in the family, and we all are supposed to come together to fix the problem. I believe every one of us should put our heads together to fix it. Nigeria is not like United Kingdom or countries that are established, and we know the problem in the country is good governance, transparency, good leadership, and every one of them said this are saying the same thing. So if we are all saying the same thing, why can't we all put our hands together, our ideas together, and fix it? If we are not selfish with it, if we are not really, really selfish. And that is why I have argued to the point of saying, listen, if anyone does not want to come on board after all plea has been made, then there is no point. No one person should not hold the entire nation, cannot hold the entire nation to ransom. Now, he is in his own party, so let him be there. Anytime he make up his mind, he can decide to go to any party. But we focus on Peter Obi, and he's in Canada at the moment, as we all know, and he's there doing his bit for, because the diaspora also have a great part to play in turning things around in the country. So I think if we continue to focus on Peter Obi, Peter Obi is doing his own. He's going about liaising with people. He said he's not desperate to become president, but desperate to change the country. And so, which is a good thing. I look at the 2 million march in Port Harcourt today. I mean, 2 days ago. Let's put it into perspective. Whoever organized it, definitely it is not the government or the governor of Rivers State that organized it. It is the people themselves. So it is now about the people. If you want to make yourself relevant, you don't want to join the people, remember it is one thing we are asking for: good governance. And we're not asking for much, just good governance. If we get half, in fact, 1/4 of good governance as it is in developed country, I think we will fall into shape, and all Nigerians will put hands together. Electricity, number one. Nothing concerns me more than electricity, to be honest, because if that is there, we'll have a lot of every other things will continue to fall into place. Even the insecurity, the absence of electricity also plays a role in it, because that's where you see evil, armed robbery, kidnapping thrive a lot. So, like I said, I thank God the movement is moving on. I'm encouraged. I'm emboldened to continue. Everyone is emboldened to continue, and we will continue as long as we don't have selfish interest in us. It's not for personal gain.
Yes.
It's to fix the country for this generation and the generation to come. I yield the floor for now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for coming back to say bye bye to all of us. Yes, it's true. We all have to continue and we have to do it together. And I don't want to dwell on what is now Wiki, because for me, I know what he's doing. He has been there. I know he cannot come out to come and tell us I'm for Peter Obi as a PDP man. For him to lead PDP now is difficult because he don't to invest for that party. But I tell you, Wike is doing a spoiler game. He met with Peter Obi, he met with Obasanjo. He even met, they went to hold meeting. Obasanjo go call all of the whole meeting there. Wike is already boasting. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah. I think Wike is already for Peter Obi because Wike and some other people who are politicians, many politicians, let me even remove Wike. They are already there inside them, they know that's Peter Obi. If you give them a chance, they already know the danger. If you pass like this, hell go roll. This country the way they go. So that's why I said we should not dwell on somebody like that because for me, I think he's doing well. The problem is giving to PDP alone. We will give Peter Obi advantage in that state. And his followers, do you think his followers will go and vote PDP? Wike is a factor.
Lie. I mean, followers can never happen. I'm one of them. It can never happen.
It's happy threatening.
He's even making me to hate PDP the more.
It's threatening.
The way it was treated.
It's his party. It's telling you say I'm not important. Let's see now.
Sorry for interjecting, Mr. Moderator. I say I agree with Alex. It's making people to hate PDP the more.
Yes.
And that is the truth.
Yes. So that's why I say we don't need him to say I am for Peter Obi now. He would never say that. And if it is you and me, being that we are seeing PDP, we still have structure there, we will not say that. But notwithstanding, we already know how it's going.
Yeah. Sorry for coming in, sir. But bros, I'm Mr. Andrew. I'm also in support. What you said that, I mean, we can't beg him forever and stuff. But yes, it's really frustrating. I understand.
We are not begging him, sir. Alex, we are not begging. Nobody is begging him.
But for me,
Alex,
yes, tell me.
Alex, nobody is begging him. He has made up his mind. You cannot beg Wike. We should take it easy. Who is going to beg Wike? Beg him to do what now? You can't beg him. He said he wants the best for this country, and he thinks he's in a better position in PDP, and he was being treated like a leper by the people he trusted, and he know that these people has no antecedent to rule well, and he has been pulling forces, doing what a lot of people are not bold enough to do. Boldness is rascal. Now he's telling you, so you can do me this. Okay, now let's watch now. What are you going to beg such a man for that is bittered already, that they have dealt with? Beg him to do what now? And he's showing it. He's not even hiding it. He's showing it to media. I go punish you for the story you do so. Let's see. What he want to beg that man out? Or he don't say, I be obedient. What must he say be obedient? Obaseki will say everywhere is obedient. We should know that this book. Is he obedient? Is even say my family member is obedient? Is it not enough for must Obaseki come and tell you I'm for obedient now? The people has shown the direction, and that's the direction. They have lost their forces, and it's working well for Obi. We don't need them to say, I'm obedient now. But we all know that. Look at Port Harcourt. Look at the 2 million march. Is it not in Port Harcourt it happens? Do you think if we can want to disturb such man by using different tactics and all the way El-Rufai wants to disturb Obi movement in his state, do you think that march will go like that?
That's his job. Yes, that's his work, how to disturb things like that. But I was surprised he let it be. I was very surprised.
What do you want to hear again, Alice, now? Una, that is it. I just made a point, and it's a very solid point. Yes, I want to thank those people that only one person called in today. We not really get caller, and I'm still Mr. Wilfred. He called in and he came to join us. So Ali they call, he still waka come join us. So we also say thank you for calling in. Uh, we did 2 videos, yes, 12 same billion match in Port Harcourt. And we had almost 7 super chat. Instead of 7, King Ja Nigeria did 1, did 2, did 3. Yes. Instead of 7, only him super chatted us 3 times. Followed by Tony Odua, followed by Azeda Gomes, followed by, yeah, right. Hey, Odejo, where Odejo they come? I don't see this today. A true drum, yes, it looked like yes, a true drum. Followed by Amaechi Ikobi, the person that was asking questions. And the last person was Tonia16. So we had 7 super chat. And I want to say thank you very much. Now the super chat keep meeting now. As you may see they come, I know will go. Now one test me somebody zoom super chat now. No go. With the ascent of super chat, I think I'm going to be calling the day. So I want to thank everybody so far that have been here. We say we love you all. We thank you all for being here, for coming on this broadcast today. And please endeavor to join us later today, 10 a.m., Monday to Thursday, newspaper review by Mandat Imma. Then in the evening, as it 5 o'clock, the Kachi will now be broadcasting Monday to Thursday. While Friday newspaper review goes on likewise. But evenings of Fridays, we have our normal platform debate, which is very normal. The Saturday random broadcast. The Sunday like this, evenings of it. Today will be Monday. Me not this Sunday again. But Sunday evening, you have me here for another Sunday discourse. So I just say endeavor to join us. We are always here 247 just because of you. So on this note, I want to say bye bye. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m. on newspaper review. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you.